We're live. All
Did
right,
you-
we're live.
Did you premiere, Tom?
No. I don't understand half that stuff. So
It's just a build up and a notification that like, hey, I'm going live, or hey, my video's come out. My video's coming out. Watch it right when I'm dropping it. Get there early and leave comments ahead of time. You know, shit like that.
uh-huh.
I feel like I'm in Tom's garage, him walking back and forth to his refrigerator and checking the beer inventory out, especially the Dragon's Milk inventory.
Oh yeah.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
What?
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Huh? Say what? This way you're not bugging Nancy.
Tom,
Oh.
we
What?
can hear you.
You can hear me?
We can hear you.
Let me make the
Can you hear me? Can I hear you?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Hey
How
Tom,
about now?
what rank did you achieve in the armed forces there?
I got out as a buck sergeant. That's a 3-striper, but I had a line number for staff. A line number means that when your date of rank comes around, you get promoted. That's when your number will come up and you're promoted. Then they tried bribing me with that. You know,
So
stay in. We'll give you another stripe.
They never made you a lieutenant?
Nope.
The bastards.
Johnny 5 in the chat.
I was offered OTS, but I turned it down.
You weren't non-com, were you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
NCO. I worked for a living.
Okay, that's why.
Do you want to build a snowman? Johnny, I know what you've been watching.
Hey, Johnny. Yorkshire, Johnny.
Yeah. Just realized the other day I made enchiladas. I should have videoed it to show Hazy so he can use some of his chili powder. And I didn't. And then plus I realized that I am out of Hatch chili powder. So I got to order some.
Well, you're out of it because you freaking gave all you had to Hazy Days.
Yeah.
You gave him your stockpile.
Do we have some still in here? Excuse me. Nope, looks like we used it all. We had some in here.
Hey, Johnny. How you doing?
Looking in the freezer. Yeah, nope. But we'll order some more. Uh-oh, here's trouble.
Yeah, probably.
Only a little bit of trouble.
So you've been watching a lot of Frozen lately? You want to build a snowman?
No, it's just been snowing a lot, and I've had to build a lot of snowmen.
Oh, Gemma finally, the package finally got to where she is, right?
Right.
But they haven't delivered it to her yet.
Not yet. She was supposed to get it Monday.
Didn't she say Monday that she was supposed to go down to the post office and pay like 20 pounds and pick it up?
Okay. She had to pay 11 quid to get it, to release it. And then they were going to give it to her special delivery by Tuesday. So she's waiting, and Tuesday slips by. She's waiting, and Wednesday slips by. She's waiting, and Thursday slips by. And they're just not releasing it. So,
The Royal Mail,
and they're not, they're not delivering either. So the Royal Mail can, kiss me where I smell funny.
She won't get it eventually, but they're in the middle of strike action at the moment. So.
You're middle of the what?
The staff of the Royal Mail are on strike over pay.
Isn't that friggin' convenient?
We love a strike. We love a strike over here.
Post office is on strike. Okay.
It's an excuse for a cup of tea.
And half a lemon bar.
Speaking of the post office, I have a mail call.
You need to come here for a second.
It just came in the mail.
There you go.
Look at the cuteness. Come here. Look at the cuteness.
Oh, wait.
Look at the cuteness. See. Look. Woodstock flying over to Snoopy. Sending a million hugs your way. And look at the little cuteness right here. Look at this one. Look at them. Look at hugging the kitty. Aw.
Bite its ear.
Tom, I think you need to present.
Look at these kitties.
You're presented.
Kitties.
Okay, I was going to do my mail call. My sister sends me. I sent my sister a Valentine. She always sends me something too, so I didn't even know this existed.
Holy smoke.
Holy cow. How long is it going to take me? I like the Reese eggs and the Reese hearts and the Christmas time, but I didn't know they made a Reese.
How much does that weigh? What's the weight on that?
That's not all one piece of chocolate. Come on.
It's peanut butter. The print is too small on there. Let's see here.
That's not all one freaking candy, though.
It is. One whole piece.
That's cool.
Well, here it is in comparison to the beer.
I hope you're not diabetic.
Well, I definitely won't eat this. I'll cut this up in little pieces and freeze it. And then she sent me a card, and I'm not reading it all to you, but
Cool.
And usually strange stuff happens. You put these little things in there that fall out. Well, I can't get it on the camera.
Well, they're going for the record today. 3 times I've been called by places that just want to scam me.
Yesterday was the day. I don't know how many scam calls. They were rolling in. Now, see,
right back,
nobody has. No,
Okay.
someone called me. I was getting like one scam call an hour yesterday.
Yeah,
It was a wrong number.
well, they're under the impression that the frickin' people have already got their $1,400 stimulus. So
Yeah, over in India, they don't know we're not going to get it until April.
they said that they were going to start handing it out in a week.
Well, the IRS was just started accepting applications, filing. You couldn't file your return until today. Starting today, you can file your tax return. And they said they shut it down so they could get ready to send out the stimulus checks.
I don't even make enough money to frickin' file taxes.
Well, I'm not going to go ahead and file it. I'm sure their servers are pretty much bogged down now. Everybody's wanting to file to get their refund check. I'm not going to get enough for it to make any difference, so I'll wait to file mine about probably March, sometime March.
Had a knock on the front door.
Maybe it's more chili powder.
Nah.
It's a kitty licking a puppy.
Hi, Crystal. Good to see you.
Hi.
Hey, wave,
Hey,
wave,
Crystal.
wave, Crystal, wave.
Buddy, wave.
Wave, Crystal.
Rock on.
All right.
Live
I
long.
gotta check my food pretty soon.
Uh-oh. Started with pizza rolls, and now we escalated onto
Fried chicken.
I had barbecue chicken earlier with salad.
Um,
I like chicken anyway, shape, or form. Oh, no. Instead of cat, I won't eat canned chicken.
Well, you'd love living over here. You go out to a restaurant and 2/3 of the items on the menu are chicken this, chicken that. And beef is like way through the roof. You can't get beef halfway.
I'm done with beef. I don't even care anymore.
Because seafood is skyrocketed way out, and I'm sick of chicken.
See, my dad was part of the occupation force of Japan in World War II. And when he came back to the States, he was on he called it a tramp steamer coming back. And 2 out of his 3.5-week cruise, 2 weeks out of it, that's all they had: chicken, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yep. I didn't know your dad was Japanese.
No.
Didn't.
Here she is. Hey, Gemma.
Gemma.
Hello.
Hi, Gemma.
Hello.
Have you done anything interesting today?
Nope.
Anything
Nope.
interesting happened to you?
Yeah, the Royal Mail I got into a massive scrap with on the phone because they've lost my parcel.
Again?
And I mean, they
Johnny-
can't find it.
Johnny has informed me that they're on strike.
They're striking at the moment, aren't they, Royal Mail stuff?
Okay, that would make sense then, because no one's told me that. Because when I went on the phone with them this morning to say why Justin's parcel still hasn't been delivered here, which it should have been delivered here back on Monday, and then they told me it was lost on Tuesday when I rang them. Then I rang them again Wednesday. I rang them again yesterday, and again finally today, and they told me that it should be here by Monday because they've just found it was misplaced. And they're getting on their managers to bring it out to me on Monday.
I smell.
Okay.
Yes, that's kind of what I told them. I was like, well, if it's not hit by Monday, I want an official complaint and an official investigation into where you put my parcel. I said, because it's been deliberately waiting around,
Yes.
and it's very special to me, and I want it. I said, it's from a friend I've been waiting for ages.
There's a few $100 worth of merchandise inside of it, but that's irrelevant because I only put like $10 on the freaking worth of value. But the price that the price that we paid to have the friggin' thing shipped is more than adequate to see it to its freaking completion of delivery.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, I had an interesting 45-minute argument.
Royal Mail, one of the biggest Royal Mail sorting offices in the country. They've actually been on strike, and they're in the newspaper. They actually showed pictures of just parcels piled high everywhere.
Does she look like a girl that reads the newspaper?
Well, not newspaper, online news.
I only read it if I need to, or if there's something in it for my YouTube channel relating to disability, then yes, I'll read it. But apart from that, nope, pretty much.
It was on a bit of parchment. It was on a bit of parchment, Captain. Scrolled up.
Actually, yes, something interesting did happen to me today because I
Did it have a wax seal on it?
I should have told you, Justin. I was going to ring you earlier. I did actually go down to the BBC this afternoon and get interviewed. So yes, something did interesting happen to me, but I'll expand on that later.
All right, I gotta check my food. I'll be back.
Okay.
Well, heck, getting interviewed by the BBC is a big deal. That's a something to happen.
Yes, when considering it was last minute and they phoned me this afternoon. They're like, how quick can you get down here? I'm like, in about half an hour because it's about 20 minutes walk from my house. I'm like, why? They go, okay. They go, can you get down here for like 3-4 o'clock? I'm like, yeah. So I had to literally leg it out my apartment in the snow, in the rain, and get down there and then walk back again. I'm like, what the hell?
Gemma, I can't help being sarcastic about BBC. I'd say if you were Jimmy Savile, you'd pick me up.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
Say, I'm just 20-minute walk away. Can you pick me up? The weather's awful.
Sorry, Gemma. I had to get
it'll smear my makeup.
It's fine.
I would tell BBC, can you send a car because I don't want my makeup to get smeared by the snow.
I'm lucky I don't wear makeup, so it's all good. I can just get down
I know.
there.
I'm teasing. I'm
I
joking.
know. Yeah.
But it's like you have to walk
Take a joke.
in the snow. It might make your
Yeah, I don't wear makeup because it causes my skin to go all funny, so I don't tend to wear it.
Okay.
I'm looking at earplugs on Amazon.
I can't stand earplugs, so I'd rather wear headphones.
No, I love my wife very much, but she snores really badly. Anyway, get some.
You can't get her to Johnny. You can't get her to wear one of those nasal strips across her nose at night.
Oh, she moans about anything. She's not going to stick out on the nose.
Oh.
Stick a pillow over it.
Oh, Johnny, that's not nice.
No, depending which way you laying, but it's from aircraft taking off or a road being dug up. So, that's the different levels.
Aircraft taking off.
Yeah, typhoon kind of thing.
Next thing you're going to tell me that when she snores, the curtains blow in and out.
No, but it is ridiculous. I've been downstairs in the kitchen having a coffee with no telly on or anything. I can still hear it.
It's good to see you, Johnny.
Yeah, good to see you too. But I do need new earplugs. So I'm looking now.
Oh.
Yeah, earplugs. No, thank you. I'd rather wear headphones.
I'll try that, but
this stuff works pretty good. I tried it. This is the one I tried. Yeah.
That's like at night here. I've been wearing my ear defenders because my next door neighbour is hell bent on making noise. So I've been putting my ear defenders on to go to sleep, just so I can get a bit of peace. It's ridiculous.
Hell bent on making noise.
I just start beating on the wall.
I've tried that. I've hit the wall. I've slammed my doors loud. I've turned up my music loud. I've done everything to try and overrate it. It's just not happening. So I'm just like, yay, okay. That sucks.
I don't.
How's your day going, Tom?
Good. I got to check. I'm checking the camera on the front door. We got a security camera on the front door, and I had to recharge the battery. And it took a long time to link back up through the Wi-Fi to get back on the net.
Alexa.
So I was just checking it again to make sure. But it's great. Yeah, we're stripping the back end of the car. The trunk and everything's still open, so still working on that. And other than that, woke up to rain this morning in this valley, which is usually unusual for us.
There's the front of my house. On the Alexa. Yeah. Well, the camera's a bit bright, but
hold on, let me present you, Johnny. There you go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh wow. Okay.
That looks like a postcard.
A lot of that is snow as well.
I wish
Okay.
it would snow here. We haven't had snow in 2 years.
I did that with Keenan today. Look.
Yeah, we've had a lot of snow here.
And then this is my front. This is my front door.
Oh wow.
Mine's through a company called. Hang on. I bought the
See
camera. But once you
See
cloud,
the
once you cloud,
see the lower would be the left hand on my screen on my phone.
Yeah.
That Wise WYZE. That's whose system this is.
The company that did it.
Yeah, you get a base station and you hook it up to your Ethernet, and the base station then does its own Wi-Fi that ties you back into the camera.
Yeah, that's how mine works. But you can link the Alexis to it as well.
Yeah, and the camera has. There's a bug in here. Damn. And the camera has a lithium battery that's good for like about 3 months. So you charge it, and I had to take it down and charge it this morning. So
I'm thinking of getting a doorbell one as well, but I've just got the main camera. Well, that camera moves about. So.
you can hook a total of 3 cameras on one base station, and you can put as many base stations in as you want, indoor, outdoor, and that's specifically an outdoor camera. So.
Mine's just pointing out a bedroom window.
Yeah. Well, they're so small you don't even know they're there. I mean, the camera itself is that square
Yeah, that's about what
of the
mine
phone, and I mean it is square all the way around. It looks like a little cube.
You need something like that, though. You need to have keep an eye on your place these days. I like the fact you can.
No,
check
Johnny,
it
you're gonna laugh why we put that camera up there. We put that camera up there because there was a tomcat loose, free in the neighborhood, running around, and he was pissing on my front door, and I wanted to catch him in the act. That's why the camera's there. But he must have died because there's no longer piss on my front door.
Maybe somebody else had the same idea, but just hot-wired it.
Isn't it true they don't like orange peels? You could have put orange.
Hey, Tessa, how are you?
Oh, I never got the cat.
Teresa, you were trying everything, dude. Nancy got this squirt orange stuff that she was squirting all. And then he started on my neighbor's next door, Joanne, behind me. She on her door, and she sat there and asked me, "What are you going to do?" And I says, "Well, as soon as I see what cat it is and what's doing, then I'll decide what plan of attack I'm going to do." And she goes, "Okay." And so I put the camera up. He hasn't pissed on the door since. So, and neither has he pissed on Joanne's door. So either he passed away, or he got picked up, or he moved.
Oh, he got muted.
Or he sat there and he saw the camera and said, "Nah, I ain't going to embarrass myself."
Of all the places a cat could piss,
Hey, Ironhead.
why on a door? It must have smelled something in there or something. I don't know.
It's a brand new security door. It was just painted. I mean, I don't know. So.
Hello, Ironhead. How are you?
Ironhead.
Did your door smell like catnip?
Maybe he's growing catnip in the flower beds out there.
Hey, thanks, Chris. Yeah, it's getting there.
Maybe
We're going with the
Tom Snap.
We're going with the lizard skin soundproofing and insulation on the inside. So I'm cleaning up the wiring harness and tucking it away. Getting ready to sand down the floor pan and the trunk pan, and then buy that stuff. It gets expensive. You know, I need 3 gallons to do just this Camaro. I hate to see something a little bit bigger than what it would cost to do. That's that lizard skin, Dave, that I was telling you about.
Yeah, there goes that stimulus check. At least part of a chunk of it, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Yeah.
spend it before you get it now.
Yeah. Hey, if I keep sitting there dabbling on what I want to do to this car, it's spent already. So.
Instead of
But-
stimulus checks, have done furlough over here, paying 80% of everybody's wages. But that stops in a few months' time. Oh, it's going to hit the fan then. A lot of companies won't have people. There won't be a company to go back to for a lot of jobs.
Yeah. That's why the governor here in Nevada, Governor Sisolak, last night sat there and he's apparently the numbers are showing some sort of decrease in the COVID because he opened up a little bit more of, you can go to 50% of occupancy on restaurants, casinos, hotels, movie theaters, blah, 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 so forth and so on. So he's opened that up to 50% of your rated occupancy.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign if he opened it up.
They're still apparently locked down, even though I've never seen so many people out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're meant to be locked down until the beginning of April.
What did they say? No, get up now with this new set. The gatherings can get up to 250 people. All right. If you look at Kenny Street Rider 100 show on Saturday, he has over easily 50 to 70 cars on that Coffee's the Car show in the morning, and all the people, and then the people who come just to walk around the cars. That was totally blown out of what the governor said that you can do and what you can't do. So,
If you actually go down to like a more cultural area of Leeds, you'll see nobody's taking a blind bit of notice. No.
yeah.
And even police have got fed up of just saying, move along.
Move along. Yeah.
There's a lot of Romanians, Polish, and all that down there. They won't do a damn thing, they're told. Police have given up. But they'll nab somebody who's British and give them a fine.
Well, I know the British person has money, and the
Yeah,
Polish
exactly.
person or whatever, you can't get blood out of a stone.
That's like the other day. I went to go and have a walk. Then I went to the store to grab some food, and these two male officers come up to me, and they go, "Where do you think you're going?" I go, "I'm going to the store. I just went for a walk because I need some fresh air and go to the store get some food." And he goes, "Well, how long have you been out?" I was like, "I've been out half an hour. Why?" He goes, "Well, you've only got an hour to be outside. You need to hurry up." And I'm like, "No, don't rush me. I have disabilities, you idiot. Shut up."
I swear half of them make up the rules themselves.
And I felt so pressurised. And he actually walked me to the shop and made sure I actually went in there. I'm like, I'm not that stupid. I'm not going to lie to a policeman.
Mm-hmm.
Hell.
They've been given a bit of power and it's gone to their head.
That's the problem.
You should have walked into the woman's.
About 2 weeks ago, he says, "Good afternoon, how are you doing?" Oh, I told him what I thought about them, what I thought about government. Oh, he went, "Oh," and just walked off. You better wish you hadn't have asked me.
Oh man!
How dare you say how are you?
It makes me laugh because the way they've got like their power and they think they're in charge. Like when they stop me, they're like, "Oh, where do you think you're going?" I'm like, "I'm going to the store after I've had my walk." Why?
Like, if you'd have been with a bloke, where you don't want to say a word to you, just like to
intimidate. I know. And he actually walked me to the store and was like, "Oh, have a good day, but hurry up and get home." And I'm thinking, 1, you just made me anxious. 2, you just got in my face, and 3, you're lucky I didn't react to you because I would have done. So
Gemma, you should have said, as soon as you've been following me, you can carry me shopping home with there.
Yeah, I wish I would have done because it's bloody heavy.
Yeah, I'll meet you right outside the door and carry it home for me.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're concerned blue carrier bags.
Yeah, they'll see you walking home with the groceries and go, "Well, she didn't lie to me. She actually went to the store."
Yeah.
That's a 1943 bullet I'm smoking through.
Nice.
You don't want to see
it, Johnny. Hold it up again. Let me present you. What was that?
You don't want to see it close up. It's not good. It's a 1943. Quite a big bullet, actually. I made it into a pie.
It's good use for it.
No, where my mum's
Make a great
car
pie.
we walk along beach. They're sticking out all over it. But
Oh, wait, what's Cap doing now? Hold on.
Making
brass.
eggs. Well, it looks like eggs.
eggs. My
Yes, it
favorite.
is.
I eat loads of eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. Poached eggs, though. All scrambled eggs.
Yep. No, I've been using a lot of eggs. I sat there and discovered how to make chocolate chip cookies the other, probably over the holidays. So I've been doing that, and then I've been clowning around with the recipe.
Tracy started baking, but I won't eat it. It really winds her up.
Hey, and I'm still losing weight, Johnny. Believe that. I'm making cookies, eating them, and still losing weight.
Nice.
Yeah, my diet happens to be water and cookies, chocolate chip, Toll House chocolate chip cookies and water. That's it. That's all I eat. And then on
Chocolate chip
Fridays,
cookies are the best, though.
And on Fridays I get to drink beer.
I drink loads of water. About 4 litres a day, I'd say, if not more.
Oh.
Let's see, hold on.
I'll take normal vitamins, and I'll take 2 of those. So I'll take 8,000 UIs of vitamin D a day.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, that's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
I drink 4 or 5 pints of water a day.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of water, too.
I am feeling good with it, though, David.
Hold on, wait. I woke up and it was 8
They do
degrees.
say 8
Damn.
ounce glasses. Yeah, that's about the right amount of water.
Yeah, well, when I woke up this morning, it was like -3. It was
Yeah.
freezing.
We had, yesterday was clear, sunny, 70 degrees, a slight breeze, beautiful day. And then this morning I woke up and we had rain, and now the clouds have sort of moved on and the sun's out, but it's windy. So I suspect we're in the middle of between cells, so I expect another cell to be coming in from California. So, damn, that's cold, Chris. 8 degrees. Whew. Man, no. I remember that back, and I grew up in northern Illinois. I grew up in all that snow and cold and everything else. This is one of the main reasons why I live here in Nevada.
One of the main reasons I moved here was to get away from hurricanes. I got sick of them. Every now and then we'll get one, like the effects of one here, but I hated it. It got so nerve-wracking. Every year we'd have like 4 or 5 near misses, and we got like 3 almost direct hits. One year we got a direct hit.
I was stationed at MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa, Florida, from 1974 till 1976. And the whole time I was in Florida, and my uncle, and it was actually my dad's cousin, but we called him Uncle Pat, and he lived on the East Coast. He lived in a little town called Indialantic, Florida, which is about 12 miles south of Cocoa Beach, Florida. And he lived on the East Coast, and every weekend, if I didn't have the duty, Nancy and I would jump in, and we'd go to Uncle Pat's, and we'd spend the weekend there. The whole 2.5, 3 years that I was in Florida, not one hurricane. Not one hurricane.
We don't get hurricanes over here. Sometimes if, like, on the sea, we'll get one. A little one, but not on land.
Yeah.
The Humber Estuary, when it's really windy, they get them sometimes. But
well, see what they do in North Carolina anyway, and in part of Virginia, is that it won't go too far inland. Now, we had one like 2 years ago. It was awful. It came up like up into the middle of the state, destroyed the middle of the state. But they usually just come in and overland and then go right back out. They don't stick around long. They stick around for a day or two and then they're gone. But what's nerve-wracking about them is how the news here, I don't know if they do it over in UK, but they sensationalize everything. You turn on the news, one of these news channels like CNN or Fox, and all you see is, well, the storm may come, they put a map on there with a graph and all that. Well, what could happen is blah, 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 blah. It could destroy
BBC and Sky News that do all that over it.
It's like, I think it's because they make money off of it. The news bureaus are so commercial.
More people look at it. That's all. It's all about views.
I don't watch the news.
Yeah. It's how many people are going to watch tonight? There's a guy there sitting at this desk, and he's looking at all these news stories. And that one ain't newsworthy. Not that. This is a guy deciding what he feels that you think that you need to watch, and that's what he's doing. This not. Yeah. So.
What are you going to watch? A title that says "Total Devastation" or a title that says "A Quiet Night In"?
Well, since I turn around and I sit there and I go, come on, Nance, it's 11 o'clock, time for propaganda hour.
Yeah, Captain agrees.
Yeah. Gemma bowed out again.
There's been quite a few.
Now, the subject was hurricanes. I wonder.
Worst we get is torrential rain and flooding because we have a lot of canals and things.
Well, see, that's what we
had a cat doing that at my house and put mouse traps around. Okay, all good, thanks. All right, Chris.
If a hurricane comes in close enough to us, we'll get that torrential rains, flooding.
Well,
Let me hold on, guys.
Thanks,
hey,
bud.
Chris, the gasser's looking good. Okay, sorry, I had to get that in Ironhead Garage.
Tercessa, Ironhead, how you doing, guys? Girls, guys.
Dinner
Anyway.
ready, or is this snack 2? Dinner or snack 2?
This is dinner.
Well, when he came on, he was sitting there trying to.
I was snacking, and I got hungry from snacking.
And he got hungrier.
I gotta get that. Usually somebody calls when we're live.
Okay. I brought tires back to the economy. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see what else. But that's it. I mean, I'm just saving money, trying to get ready up. What?
Can I invite Fishy onto the freaking panel with us?
Sure.
See if she'll come.
Yeah.
Missed the call. That was my brother. He knows I go live from 4 to 6 on Friday. He calls every time.
He sits there and he goes, okay. No, he's sitting there looking on his phone. He's going, okay.
Oh, I can call David.
Let's wait 4 o'clock. Let's call him.
No, he's feeling left out.
I keep saying, well, come on the show. I mean, all we do is sit around and talk. I mean, we don't talk about any particular subject.
He's feeling left out.
Get on the screen. I sent him the link last week. He didn't even.
Hey, you're lucky. My brother lives about 20 minutes away, and he never calls me. So you're lucky you've got a brother that calls.
Yeah, the only subjects I banned are politics and religion. I want to stay clear of those from now on. No more politics, no more religion.
Yeah, Johnny, my brother lives 20 minutes away, and I don't want him anywhere near me.
Now, see, my brother lives 250 miles away, but yet he's one of my best friends, and I can't get to him because of this damn. I'm not going to say it. I haven't seen him in over a year.
I call it David 19 though. Sorry, David.
David 19.
I think they ought to call it for every year. Call it COVID. Now it should be called COVID 20 because it mutated.
It made it a year.
COVID 21, COVID 20.
But it's still all SARS. It's SARS-2. SARS-2.
Yeah.
And it says that all the vaccinations are
It'd be like that shark movie next.
Effective on all of the mutations so far.
SARS-2, the sickening.
SARS-CoV-2. COVID stands for coronavirus disease.
I definitely don't like this tripod setup I got tonight. Today's a new camera and a new tripod setup. and I don't like it. It puts the camera up too high.
Now, see, I like it. What you should do, Tom, is get the whole car in the background so you can see the whole Camaro.
Here, if you want to see the whole car, I can do this.
Just turn the camera a little bit.
Get my head down now.
Give it away, give it away.
There you go. You got your
Give it away,
whoa,
give it away.
Back,
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. What?
back a bit. We've lost the boot.
We don't have the back of it now. We just have the front.
You had it just bang on, and then you got a bit excited. Pull it back a bit.
That's good. Stop.
There, bang on. Stop. There you go.
So is that what you guys want? The whole car?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Your good looks, Tom.
That looks good, Tom. I mean, that you're not standing up. You're not up too high. You're sitting nicely.
But I'm looking at the computer screen here, and the camera's here. So I mean, I'm not looking at the camera most of the time. So.
Well, okay. It's kind of when you do Zoom or StreamYard, it's kind of weird anyway, because you are in the habit of looking at the people and you forget that there's a camera there. So you're to the camera, it looks like you're looking down because you're looking at the screen. Well, if you have your camera.
Well, it's like when I'm in when on the computer in the office with the camera set up in there, I got two monitors that are on an angle like that. Mm-hmm. And so I'm constantly looking at the one monitor on the left, because that's the one that has the live feed on it, and the one on the right doesn't have the live feed on it. So, and the camera's in the middle, and I never look at the camera at all.
So do you guys remember when I had my camera set up like to the left of me?
Yeah.
I just left it.
Yeah.
I just sat it right there, and there it stayed, and it filmed me from my left side the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
For a long time, I did that.
Excuse me.
Even some of my videos, I put it on my left side. I would look right at the camera a lot of the time, but sometimes I have to look forward at the computer to see what I'm talking about or whatever. And I did that for a long time. So wherever you look is where you look, and people will get used to it eventually. They'll be like, why isn't he looking? And if once in a while you just simply explain, if it appears that I'm not looking directly at the camera, it's because I'm not. I'm looking at the screen, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Well, I'm looking at the people who I'm supposed to be talking to, and then looking at the chat who I'm supposed to be reading. So
That's yeah.
There's not much going on in chat.
No, Ironhead's still here.
Yeah. You guys got to go check out his channel. He is building one of the sweetest looking 55 gassers that I've seen in a long time, and cool. he's doing impeccable work on it too.
I'll check him out.
He did the whole front. The whole front end he did steel. Usually they do a fiberglass front end that tilts. He did an entire steel front end, and then he made it to where he can remember the bird that's on the hood as a hood ornament on the front? He pulls that back, and he could just do it one-handed, just sit, or one person folding the front clip up and folding it back down, which is quite cool.
I got you, Ironhead. I'll check you out later, mate. Well, if I'm away.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I'm just doing work, stripping the car down, getting it ready. I'm going to pull the interior panels out of it that I made a while back. If you ever watched a lot of my videos, I want to say maybe about 2 or 3 years ago on the Camaro, I did the back wheel well panels, and I did it out of wire and stretched it, and then I stretched fleece over it, and then fiberglass the whole thing and made panels out of it. Now I'm thinking of taking them down to an upholsterer and getting them upholstered and everything. So we'll get the back done.
You're giving somebody work to do. Have a job to do. So you're stimulating the workforce.
Stimulating the economy.
Yeah, there you go. There's your economy stimulus. My mother did that. She had an upholstery business for like years and years and years. She didn't do automotive. She did furniture.
Yeah.
She would upholster just about anything. She'd probably upholster that for you because she.
I went to high school with a family of. Dad was an upholsterer. He do furniture and he do a little bit of automotive, and then when his son took over, Clyde, who I went to high school with, he took over. I saw him at the high school reunion, and I go, you do automotive yet, or you're still on furniture, household furniture? And he goes, yeah, it's still household furniture. And I go, why? I sat there and I said, I would have sat there and tried to talk you into coming out to Vegas. And he goes, why? I said, I got a headliner I need to put in, a 68 Camaro.
That's not that hard to do.
I've done 3 of them in my life.
You're on a
all three of them had wrinkles in it.
Wow. I'll come and put it in for you, Tom.
Okay.
If you buy me a plane ticket and put me up, I will upholster your headline. You know what? I'll figure it out. There won't be one single wrinkle in there.
All right, David. Let me ask one question. How many headliners have you done in your life?
I have done like 1/2 of a headliner.
Okay. All right.
And how long ago was this?
But I learned quickly. I'll just sit down in front of YouTube for like 3 days and watch every YouTube.
Oh yeah, I must have done YouTube.
How to install a
wait, hold it. Yes. No, the exact phrase would have been, David, I'd sit down in 3 days on YouTube and watch YouTube in my Holiday Inn hotel room for 3 days.
Watching a YouTube video makes you an expert at.
I am not. If I come to Vegas,
in a Holiday Inn makes you expert all the way across the board.
I've only for 3 months. I thought I had to fix so much YouTube video. I went and got it. I was 75.
Remember the commercials? Last night I stayed at a Holiday Inn.
What?
Oh God, you guys are all in trouble now. Look at this. There he is, the masked man himself.
The bank robber.
Hello.
You're wearing that to keep you warm, aren't you?
Yeah, it's freezing. Although I have got a heater, so it is quite warm.
You know why they shut
the post
office down?
Yeah.
Hazy tried to rob the post office.
You put 80 days swallows, man.
Listen, have a look at this. Look at this, Tom.
Yeah, I watched that. He said, nothing to look here, fret not. Oh, that came out nice.
Cool.
For the carving.
That came out real nice.
Look.
Stumped. That's cool. That.
Boy, that's kind of slick there.
Yeah, it's come out really nice. Look at it. I can't believe I made this. Every bit of it I've made.
So what's the body design look like?
Can you remember when I started doing the guitar build February last year, just before the corona?
Yeah.
I cut the body and everything out. This is actually the second neck. The first neck in that video, I made a mistake and I poured resin. I tried to fill the dot markers with resin and it seeped everywhere. And I didn't have the right tools to put it right. So what I ended up doing is snapping that neck in half, taking the truss rod out, and building another one back to how I left the last one, you know. But this is almost coming. There's a bit more I got to sand off here. Gonna make that a bit thinner. But there's a bit more I've got to do, a bit more sanding. But it's come out really nice.
That's good.
It's all carved, hand carved.
Yeah.
Sweet. Hey,
I got to level the frets. All the frets got to be leveled. But
I
can't believe I've made it. I can't believe I've made this.
you dizzy slamming you big time, Hayes.
I know.
First-
No, listen, I tried getting him.
Sucked on. Okay.
Listen, just because he won't come up, I tried getting him up, and he's like, "Oh, no, I'm not going on Tom's show."
So, can I have a highlight now?
He's too Hollywood now for you, Tom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that looks so
Yep, that looks nice.
delicious. That looks like my grandmother's fried chicken.
Now, are you going to be hungry when you finish this?
Probably. No. I'm
I
joking.
like the way you spun the plate.
Golly.
Well, I have to freaking, give it a proper freaking show.
I think he learned that from Hazy on his show when he.
I learned it from Dana White.
What did I do on my show?
Right. When you have your food tasting shows, you always end up with the plate like this, and you always spin the plate around, going, "See, this is how cook came out, guys." Yeah. See.
Yep.
I watch.
See, Tom knows.
Oh, look at liar, liar. Come on.
I can't see no chat, so I got no chat. So tell him.
No, he just called us all a liar.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Full of shit.
hey,
And Chris is still hanging in there. Thanks, Chris.
how you doing, Hazy? How you doing, Dizzy? Good to see you, Z guys.
Hello, Captain
There's
Jerk.
a hole in the bottom of this bottle.
You guys, Dizzy and Hazy.
There's a hole in the
doing
bucket.
good,
Der Liza. There's a hole in the bucket. There lies a hole.
I'll give you a sneak peek of the body now when.
When a guy tells another guy that he's going to give him a sneak peek, it's never suspicious.
And it's never a good thing.
Listen, I made a lot of mistakes on the body and everything, so I'm gonna put them all right. Another thing, let me show you another thing. When I was routering this off a template, what I made, I done a little nick, which damaged it a little bit, and I could have just thrown it away. But what I done, I routed a piece out. If you have a look, it's got like a scar. Where did we? See that different bit of wood?
Yeah.
Like the nick was really small, so I could have hit it, but I didn't. I wanted to make it obvious, so people would say, "What the fuck happened there?"
It's character. That's called character, Hazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a scar. You'd never know if you close your eyes, and felt that, you'd never know there's two bits of wood. But it's right up here on the top, so when you're playing, you look down and you can see it.
Can you show us how smooth that is again? Real slow.
Chris, what? Take us for a drive.
Yeah, I did. Well, Captain eats chicken a bit.
Sorry, Chris. I'm watching Hazy. Chris, no, I can't take you for a drive. The battery and the whole
And
trunk
there
is
you
out
go,
of
ladies
this
and
thing.
gentlemen.
We are getting it ready to spray in lizard skin, probably in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to actually do that live on one of my live shows. All right, Hazy's good. Look, you're all good? Okay.
Was that proper slow motion?
It was proper.
Did that look like slow motion?
Yeah, it did.
And our Captain's got sticky fingers.
Yeah, it's coming out really nice, yeah. But yeah, I'll show you the body now.
I'm greasy from chicken.
Greasy from chicken. Okay. So, Chris, the car is all taken apart in the trunk. I'll show you as soon as we get done with Hazy here what the trunk looks like. But the battery's out, the subwoofer's out, everything. We're getting ready to
What do you mean? As soon as you get done with
spray lizard skin. I said as soon as I get done presenting you were going to pull the body out. I was going to take the camera over and show the trunk of the car to Chris what I got done going on in there.
This is the body.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, this is the same one. It's the same build. It's a big chunk of oak. But I'm making a router jig so I can take a little bit off the top, thin it down a bit. I recut this. I'm going to put a slither of different wood inside here, glue it, and then when I recut the pocket, the body's going to have a sliver of wood, different color.
So it's a Japanese guitar?
No, it's a fucking Welsh guitar.
Oh, why did you name it Chun?
Chun?
Yeah.
Chun Kavok.
Oh dear.
Oh shit! Now he finally decides to come on. Hello, hello,
Thank you, vote.
hello.
Is it there, swallows, man?
Hello, mate.
Oh, what's up, do you do, buddy?
Listen, this is what. Let me tell you what just happened. He see me do the slow motion fucking shit, and he's like, "Oh fuck."
I was like, oh, baby.
He's out Hollywood in me. I gotta get on that.
No, I just came on to say, Tom, he's a fucking liar, pants on fire, and I can smell him from here. But I got company coming over. I got company coming over, and we had a huge 3-alarm fire today. So, like, I still smell like fire and smoke, and
Oh yeah, I can smell you from here. I mean, it's insulting.
not even kidding. Like, the roof collapsing and all the dormers.
3-alarm apartment or not an
Uh,
apartment?
mul-
Factory?
mul- It was a multi-dwelling rooming house.
Oh, okay. Man,
Oh, bad.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Like it was Tom. This was one I didn't want to watch. Some things happened that was terrible. I want to see if I have a picture of the building here. Yeah, there's a picture of the front. That's the A side of the building right there. After it already.
Hold it. Let me present you. Hang on.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the A side. You can see flames coming out the top there, but they had already been there for 2 hours at that point.
Oh wow.
That looks like the place I was looking at a place in a building that looked just like that. That one.
Not anymore.
Yeah, but that same architecture and everything. It's kind of freaky, kind of weird. I didn't get it because it was too.
This is the ice off the side of the house.
Hold it.
Oh, wow.
Let me go back.
It was terrible. Like
Holy shit.
Damn.
I got
All the snow melted and then it refroze when they freaking melted it.
Was probably water from the.
Do they ever tell you, Dizzy? Do they ever tell you if they, after they investigate the fire, whether it was arson, natural causes,
Well,
anything?
I mean, some of them they do, but that's not what I'm there for. I'm there because I'm there to cover the history of the fire department.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where is it? I'm trying to look for some good shots just so I don't screw it up on here.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't mean that you sit there trying to do reporting or anything else, but some of myself, if I was, and plus being with the fire department for 18 years, if I were filming a fire, I would want to know what caused the fire. Oh, damn.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
Oh,
And I'm standing right there on the B side.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're pretty close to the building, bud.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Damn
yard.
close.
Look at that. It was bursting through the roof. Both the chimneys went in. All those dormers fell in.
Oh, the chimneys fell in? Wow.
Damn.
Full on inferno, isn't it?
There's some serious structural damage if chimneys are falling in, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Damn.
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
Here's another one of the double sides. Look at that.
Oh, both dormers under.
Look at where I am. Look at where they are. Look what's going on right here. Fucking Dizzy's part of the crew, bro.
Sweet.
And look at our chief. Look at our chief holding his men, not standing outside. I fucking love that.
That is
Giving him support for the hose. Yeah.
Well,
A
these
lot,
guys
a lot of those hoses require 100 psi plus to come out to sit there and to shoot.
150.
Oh, I said
150. Yep.
I heard
I'll tell you.
148 or something like that. Yeah.
These guys are all about survival. So they do what they have to do.
Well,
This
this
video, I would love to get a chunk of this video and sit there and use it for presenting residential fire sprinklers. And the reason being is I'd sit there and the residential fire sprinkler discharges 26 gallons a minute. That hose was pumping out 250 gallons a minute.
That's
Both
right.
will contain a fire. Which one do you want in your house?
Well, this is the thing. I understand because we've had fires here where the homeowner put those in and the fire's out before the fire department gets there. Why?
Mhm.
Yep.
They fucking spent the money and bought sprinklers, and hats off to them. It's expensive. It's not a fun thing to do, if you're the homeowner, but it saves lives.
If you're building a house, the cost of adding sprinklers to that house is like recarpeting your home with expensive pad and expensive carpet. That's it. That's it.
They ought to, with all they're doing to this building, wouldn't be surprised if they put sprinklers in this building. It would be real easy for them.
Yeah, smart idea too.
And it would lower their insurance. They just put all new wiring in here. They rewired everything.
I just wanted to pop on, Tom, because I fucking see you wearing this shirt. I fucking love you, brother. Those are our men right there. See that shit?
Look good, Dizzy.
Dizzy men right there. Worcester's 9 right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
man.
here's my company. See, he's fucking here. So I gotta go.
Okay.
There
All right.
you go. Thank
Well,
you.
it is. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, man.
Later, Dave. Have a good night.
Bye, Dave. I'll speak to you soon, darling.
No, the electrical people were here for 2 days. They had the electric, which surprises me. They told me it'd be off for 2 or 3 days. They had it off for like 10 hours.
Shall I mix them
Thing
together?
was slick as they put 500 amp.
I'll mix them.
What is it?
That's Skittles stuff, and that one's called AK, whatever that means.
AK-47.
Nice.
AK.
A lemony taste to it.
Skittles and nuts.
Weed.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
There's all different types of AK you can get.
No.
We call it
famous AK-47, but yeah.
Do you know what I said to him? I said, you're just fucking making names up now, aren't you? Is it good or not? He gave me this one for now. He said, try it and let me. So I bought some at normal stuff. That's what I've got left. Still alright. Still plenty in it though. And that's what he gave me, but I've smoked it. It's quite nice. I've smoked it on there. So I'm popping it in grinder and mixing it together.
I got one of these. Johnny.
You don't know THC one?
So no, it's a vaporizer. You just stick your weed in it.
All right, cool. Didn't know they did that.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it's not like you're smoking,
They got one of those for tobacco too. There's a machine for it, and there's actually cigarettes that will vaporize your weed, your tobacco, as you're smoking a cigarette, and it's supposed to be less harmful.
What would I type in if I were looking for one of them nowadays? Do you know if I went on Amazon or something?
What?
What would I type in if I were looking for one of them?
Type in Hazy Days Rocks.
Ian
No,
Matthews.
I'm not buy your album. I've already got it.
Ian Matthews just went live.
Sweet. Good for him.
Wow. I'll mix it together now.
It's,
It just came up as a notification. Let me get rid of it.
Notification. Why?
I just got notification that Ian Matthews' show went live.
Uh-huh.
I was just saying nothing.
Well, why isn't he over here?
You tell me.
I don't know.
Might be finally opening that fucking safe.
I've seen him do a couple of them.
So I got a question for Hazy. So what's the finish going to be on this guitar?
I'm still unsure, Tom. To be honest, I'm at the stage now where I never thought I'd be, but I wanted to look as professional as I can. So I don't know how to do that. I'm literally learning as I'm going. You know, because this is another level. Like the 3-string guitars, they're good and they're fun and all that. You know.
Yeah.
But this is a real guitar, like the real deal.
I understand.
You know.
Stands bloody neck.
To produce my first neck at this standard on my own in year with nobody teaching me, like everything's I made all the templates myself, didn't buy no templates. Every tool I needed I made jigs, I made a radius jig, you know.
Yeah.
Jig and jig.
And I've done it all myself, and it's turned out it's like it's a proper guitar neck, you know, like the proper one. I even put all the tuners in, but I took them out to got to do a bit more sanding. But this got to come down. This is going to be tapered. This is going to come down a bit more tapered.
All right.
You know.
Yeah.
But this did have a big circle on it, and I hollowed it out. I had all sorts of plans, and then I had a bit of metal going inside, which I sprayed after smoking a joint in here without a window open. I was on a call with Dizzy and Brian. And I sprayed it, and then whilst I was waiting for it to dry, I had a good idea of routering some more of it, and just ballsed it up.
Is that why your voice is nice and husky today?
Well, no, I want to ask Hazy a question here, and everybody be quiet. Just let me ask this question. Now,
Come on, fire away.
All right, Hazy or Dizzy was the one that showed me or brought me to Hazy. So Hazy, we're sitting there, and so then Hazy, before he came to the United States, Hazy would just sit there and he wasn't smoking anything. He was just drinking the occasional beer and wine or scotch or single malt or whatever. So that was it. He goes to America. He hangs out with Dizzy. He comes back to the UK. Now he's smoking pot. He's smoking cigarettes. He's drinking more. What the fuck did Dizzy do to you, dude?
It's a bad influence.
Showed him the good life.
No, what he done? He awoken something that was sleeping for a little bit. Like that's what I've always done this all my life, and I had a bit of time off, you know. But yeah, I mean, there's lots of things you can do. Smoking weed is not the worst thing in the world you can do.
No.
You know.
Hey, I agree. I agree. But I just sat there and I said, "Damn, I didn't realize that." And I was just sitting there thinking about you the other day, and I was playing around with my beautiful.
Tom, this is probably what you don't know is that about a year before I met Dizzy, I gave up smoking weed. Like, stopped it completely, stopped smoking altogether, and I saved all my money. And the money that I saved, I bought a computer and a camera and started doing YouTube again. You know?
Yeah.
As I started meeting everybody, then like I didn't smoke, you know. So I didn't want to smoke. Then when I come to America, you know, Dizzy's birthday and everything, I had a bit of a joint with Dizzy and Shorty and a few people. I'm going to mention any names. I think Captain Jerk might have been there.
Probably.
I think Tom. I think David Collins had a little bit of go on a peace pipe once or twice.
Yeah. Okay.
But, you should have seen me at work after I got back. They wanted to take the nurse's office.
And then I brought.
You want to go see the nurse?
And then I brought myself.
Dragging your heels a little bit, bud.
Listen, then I bought myself some of those. Or Dizzy gave me some of those edibles.
Yeah.
And that's a game changer because you haven't got to smoke and you can just eat one, you know?
Yeah.
So I had a couple of packets of them over a year, which lasted me a couple of months, and then they ran out, and I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to buy a bag of weed. And then I was going through some shit with, like, personal shit, and I wanted to stop being stoned, but I wanted to carry on smoking. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to buy a pack of cigarettes, and I'll just smoke one now and again. And I started smoking cigarettes, and then the lockdown happened. As I was doing that,
again and again and again and again and again.
And the next thing I know, then one packet turned into two packets turned into fucking 4, and then 5 months later, I'm fucking sat here drinking, smoking weed, smoking fags, and I'm like, something's got to fucking change, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
things are
I
not
hear
good.
ya.
I wasn't in the right place in my mind and all this shit. Like, there was, you know, we're going through lockdown. A lot of bad shit was going on for me, and I just stopped it all. I was like, fuck it. So I stopped it all again for a bit.
There you
And
go. Well,
drinking, I haven't had a drink since those beers I had off you, and I drank them all out weekend. So I haven't had a drink for 2 weeks. I got myself 3 beers tonight, and yeah, and I'm just gonna smoke a little bit of weed, and that's it.
there you go.
I'll have a drink occasionally.
But you think if the whole thing would, my point was if nobody really knew you per se, and you didn't give this explanation, as you started on YouTube and everything else. Hey, here he is. Here he is. Hazy days. Everything. I drink a little beer and that's it. You don't see you smoking anything, and then all of a sudden, if you were to look at it, it would look like you came here. And I'm just joking. This is just.
No, listen, it's fine. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. You can listen, Tom. You can say whatever the fuck you want to me. Everything's fine. But listen, go back and listen to some of my songs. You think I didn't fucking write those lyrics fucking off my head? You know, there's a lot of
Oh dear.
there's a lot of shit in my songs.
There is. There's a lot of feeling. Your songs are more about a story and can carry somewhat of a storyline than most other songs do.
Yeah. Because basically this is why people, I think, relate to my songs. Is because I write them for me. You know, when I write a song, it's for me. It's because I'm in a place where I'm trying to figure shit out, and how I do it is I fucking write a song. You know, and then I play it to myself a million times and listen to it a million times myself.
Hey, Hazy Days. I gotta tell you this, buddy. One of the most popular bands that come out the '90s is called Radiohead. Remember them?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd rather listen to you 1,000 times than to ever hear one note from them.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you got against Radiohead, but fucking fair do. Thank you very much.
I'm just thinking that. What's up with them?
Yeah, but I do know that my songs do strike a chord because I only write a song really when I'm looking for an answer to something generally, or when I'm trying to figure something out.
KD Scrappy, yo, good to see you.
Yeah, and I think that's why
I gotta get a bigger screen. This sucks.
Hey Dan, how you doing? Good to see you.
I can't do this anymore out here on the laptop. I gotta get a bigger screen.
I get comments all the time. People saying they love my music. It's unbelievable. It blows my mind.
So,
you know?
Tom, what you do is you put a big screen in your freaking garage and hook it up to your laptop.
That's what I'm going to do. Right up there. Hold on.
Listen, Dizzy was laughing at me saying, and he's like, "Oh, nobody knows who you are. You know, you're a fucking nobody."
Right
but
up there.
But the truth of the matter is,
all right,
thousands more people know who I am now than they did 3 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like I'm definitely going in the right direction.
Well, you know how, Hazy, you know how when you listen to music on YouTube, which I do, how they'll make a playlist for you?
Yeah.
And they will offer, you listen to one song and then the next one down will be David's playlist. You know what?
Yeah.
Your songs have got intermingled with major artists' songs, you know, like Al Stewart and Rod Stewart and all that. And here at Hazy Days song will be sandwiched in there. I'll go, wait a minute, Hazy Days he's on the circuit.
Yeah.
On your
You're in my list. You're in my playlist.
He's in your search results.
No, it's not search results.
Are you?
They have a robot.
Listen. I'm going to show you. Listen, I'm going to show you people are buying my music online because I got a thing and I can see how much is coming in regular.
And that's why it's showing up in my playlist, because people are buying the stuff.
It's on Spotify. Listen, once you're on Spotify, that's it. You know, I'm on Spotify,
apparently
on Amazon.
YouTube picks up on that a little bit, and they put those songs in that rotation.
Amazon?
Think you're
no way.
Listen, if people, Amazon, if people use my music on YouTube without my permission, I get the adverts.
Well,
I
sure.
gotta
Your
authorize it.
advertisement comes up every time.
Yeah, no, but if somebody else uses my music, YouTube will pick it up and tell me.
It says buy the MP3s right now for Hazy Days.
Well, you can buy as many as you want because you can
Yeah.
download.
Well, I had to buy them on Amazon, and then I bought them on Spotify because I don't get Amazon on my freaking Chromebook. And then I had to buy them on iTunes because I don't get any of that other stuff on my iPod.
Listen, shut the fuck up. You didn't buy him one all that. Listen, I give you a CD, didn't I? Didn't you? I give you a CD.
No. I bought a CD from you. You hand delivered it. Remember?
Did I?
Yeah,
I
you
might have.
did. Yeah, you did.
I bought the last one, and you hand delivered the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, true. Did I? Did I sign it?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a fucking superstar. Listen,
You did.
let me see. What did I write? Look at that. Look at that. I signed everyone like that, or most of them.
Yeah.
To Captain Jerk.
Well, hold on.
Thanks for your
Hang on.
support. Hazy Days.
There you go.
Let me go in there. What did I do?
by writing my name.
It blows my mind that
You
that's
signed
even a thing, you know. I've got to do my second album. I've got so much. I got so much I want to do. I just haven't got enough time. I need a good fucking team of people around me, you know.
You need a maid.
Yeah.
You need
Oh.
You need Euphigenia Doubtfire.
Okay. Here's mine from Hazy. I got the official I want to be a sticker.
Is that a proper sticker or is it a coaster? Oh yeah, that's a coaster sticker.
You mean that one?
Listen, I made them myself. Everything's what people don't understand is everything that's around the world, like this, what you're all holding up, I made with my own hand.
Hazy Days invented it.
I made it all. Like I wasn't no slouch. I wasn't just sat on YouTube saying to people, fucking send me fucking money and subscribe to my channel. You know, I was doing shit.
You were making stuff.
Making music. Look at this coaster. Look at this coaster. Look at look at this coaster. Oh, look at it. Oh my god. Look at this fucking coaster. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, coaster, just a fucking, that's cool as fuck.
Isn't it funny that it fits right inside my freaking square coaster that I actually have?
Mine actually peels.
Crazy.
David's got a peelable one.
He's got a real one. Look at that. Listen, that's vintage. You want to fucking keep
This
over?
is what mine did. Mine turned rainbow because the seal was breached.
Yeah.
So it turned rainbow on both sides.
Listen, what you should do, Justin, you should stick it in one of those things and stick a thin layer of resin over the top of it all. In case
Anthony, what's going on?
You can buy that clear.
The link is in the chat, I think. I'm not sure. David, you put the link in the chat?
I did, but I can put it in.
Anthony, what's up, bud? How you doing?
Scroll up.
Anthony wants to jump up? Yeah.
Jump the fuck up.
I've got no chat, so I've only come on to say hello to the boys, you know.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Johnny, how are you? Listen, Johnny.
I'm waiting live right now.
There was a movie out that was.
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm waiting for Hazy and Johnny go to Amsterdam. I'm waiting for that movie.
Let's see what Johnny thinks.
I am waiting for that movie.
Is it something to do with me singing in the kitchen?
No. I was gonna say, I can't remember what it was, but something's telling me you was stroppy in one of my comments, or you commented something stroppy. I don't know. What was it? What did I do to offend you?
I don't know what you're on about.
Didn't I do nothing?
No.
Something's telling me you fucking wrote something in a comment. Something sarcastic.
No.
I must have dreamt of that.
The magnet doesn't want to stick Hazy Days freaking non-stickable sticker to the fridge anymore I'm done.
Company.
I'm leaving it right on the floor where it fell.
Hey, since
Hey,
we're doing
hold
show and tell,
Oh my God! Look, listen, hang about. This could be a world record. Are you telling me everybody on this panel got a Hazy Days CD?
yep.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Except for
You know,
you.
fucking- Listen, I bow down to you fuckers. I bow down to you.
You're the only one that doesn't have one.
Yeah, but I have got a huge fucking. Tell you what, you haven't got. Can I flick the camera around?
You said he had a huge fucking, and he was pointing the
Hold it,
camera
let me
down, and
present you.
I was really hoping he wasn't gonna wank for us or anything.
No, I got a huge Hazy Days poster.
Oh, no, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
You don't
Nobody
go on
has
there.
Hey, I bet you I
Hey,
can.
if I get one of those, I'll hang it up in my garage.
Yeah, I was
Listen.
gonna say. I bet you I could freaking make you freaking send me one of those.
It's one of a kind. I only made one. I
I
made
bet
one.
you could. I could get you to
So
send
now
me
you
one.
got to make 3 more.
I'm sure I could make a couple. Yeah. Sure I could.
I mean, I'll hang it in my garage.
Yeah. Listen. When I was bowing down to you, I truly mean it. Like, it's fucking unbelievable. If it wasn't for you people, there wouldn't be fucking Hazy Days shit. You know.
Hazy Days.
Okay.
It seems that you might be a little bit stoned or something.
No.
It's unbelievable to me, but it seems the more stoned you are, the more American you sound.
God damn. Damn.
Well, watch. If he takes that hat off, it might go away.
Well, that's a Yankees hat for sure.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hang on.
Welcome to the Hazy Days show. Where is this Hazy Days flow? I was gonna be a rapper, but I can't rap, so
Drew's in the house, is it?
so I become a drinker instead.
Be a rapper, so you came to your senses and said, "Don't quit my day job."
He's gonna be a rapper.
But listen, I have realized in life. Listen. Let me tell you something about life. It doesn't matter how old you are. There's always something that's going to surprise you, because I never thought for a million years, 2 years ago, that I would be able to build a guitar like this in my house. You know what I mean? And learn enough myself without any lessons, without any schooling, without someone telling me how to use a tool, learning everything myself, making templates and jigs and all sorts of shit myself,
Yeah.
and producing a guitar neck to this standard. Not only that, with a Hazy Days fucking brand on it that's going to be hidden away. This is officially number one.
Oh, Drew, how do you know you Dizzy's in the basement? Because he went to a fire.
Drew,
No.
Farm fire.
He's saying hello basement because he's in the basement.
He's in the basement.
Oh.
He didn't say anything in the basement, but he's in the basement.
But
hey,
you
Hazy Days,
back.
You got to remember, I learned how to make coin rings like about 7 years ago.
Well, Captain Jerk, how can I remember something I didn't know? But now I know. Maybe I'll remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't start off YouTube knowing how to freaking do coin rings though.
Looking at those eyes, you know you won't.
Look at him, still in the basement. He says.
Listen, is it just me doing the show? There's nobody else on the show, just me.
Yeah.
Just you.
Just
this is a Hazy Days guitar.
You're speaking
Well, I might as well do. Oh, he's back.
No, you're speaking to 5 disembodied
You want it
voices.
back? There.
Yeah, stay there. Keep me there.
All right.
There's 5 voices in your head, and none of them are you.
One's Randy Orton.
Well, hell, if
So
he's
let me
only
just-
got 5 voices in his head, he's a newbie.
Let me show you something.
Okay. As long as I can show you something.
This was the first guitar I ever built. Look at this for the first guitar neck. This is the first guitar neck I ever built. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now compare it with this one.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on.
Step your game up.
There's a little bit of difference. I can
Come
see
on
it.
now. Can you
Step
come
your
on
game
now? Come on.
Absolutely no difference whatsoever.
Look,
They are
can you
identical.
spot the difference? They're identical. Come on.
I can see a little bit of difference there. Yes, I can.
A little.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it
I
only
can,
took,
I can
listen,
see. Yeah.
it only took 14 guitars to go from this one to this one.
Yeah, only 14.
I got one of those.
I have a guitar. And a
Look at
seat.
Hey, just remember, look how many Egyptians had to build
I
how
have
many
one by
pyramids
the time,
they had to build until they got to the good one.
Yeah.
All right.
I had to buy my own and put an Easy Days sticker on it.
Of course, they had the Aztecs to help them. But,
You gonna let other people up here or not?
We're opening the garage. I want to show you guys. Want to see what moved in. Oh man, it's cold out there. Want to see what moved in across the street?
Not for me, no.
well, what's their measurements?
Actually, a '56 Ford pickup truck. It's there.
Hard to tell. The sun's got it all blared
I
up.
know the sun's got it really bad, so
Yeah. Must be a light colored truck.
it's like a baby blue and
Yeah.
primer gray.
Okay.
All right, so we'll put it back here.
What you want, though, isn't it? A neighbor with a nice car.
Hey, Tom, have you ever thought about putting a matte finish on that bald spot in the front there?
What?
Nothing.
He didn't say a thing.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Hello.
I don't care. I don't care. I deal the cards the way the man upstairs deals them.
Hey,
Deals
I'm
them.
thinking about
And
getting.
I play those cards that way.
I'm
That's
thinking
why
about
I
getting some matte
Well, I
finish
wanted
for
to
mine.
get the fact that- Yeah.
If he wants me to go bald, then one day I'll get pissed off and I'll probably go down to the barber and I'll sit there and say, "Make me look like Johnny Five."
Yep.
There you go.
Listen, Tom, if you ever go to the
I do
barber,
it because my
Take
head's
it all off.
your ass.
Oh, hell.
Tom, if you ever go to the barber and tell him to shave your head, I'll kick you in the head.
Well, Tom, I'm just
Oh,
going to
wait,
grow it.
Dizzy's back now. He's in the basement.
I told
We
you.
got a full house.
Drop me down then, if that clown's you.
You want to go, Hayes?
No, you
Didn't
could
say
drop me
Obviously
down.
not. Fucking, it was a joke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Can you drop me down for a bit? I'm all right.
All right. Hang on.
Tom, you can unpresent yourself if you want, unless you want to show off your bald
Unless
head.
you want to show you stuff. Where'd he go?
Gave me one too.
Wait,
so-
everybody went.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened?
Okay.
Okay, we got Hazy.
Fucking wrote it.
All
I
right.
said, send Hazy packing. Fucking see ya. Wouldn't want to
Who
be
else?
ya.
Listen,
Okay.
We lost
Captain
Anthony.
Jerk took off. Oh,
No,
there
we
he
got
is. Hold on. Wait.
There now.
Okay.
Anthony,
All
moved.
right.
I just went in the
Here we
basement.
go.
Move that into Captain Jerk. Okay.
All right.
Anthony's in Captain Jerk's place. No, in my place.
Welcome back, Diz.
It's musical squares.
Yeah, it's you heard of Hollywood squares. This is musical squares.
What's up, Drew? Sorry you had to leave, Johnny. Wasn't my fault. Hazy said so.
I didn't say anyone leaving. I said kick me out, and Tom was like, "Are you sure you really want to go?"
I wrote in the chat, send
Yeah, I
Hazy
did.
packing.
I asked you.
We don't have enough squares to make Hollywood.
What's up, Anthony?
squares. We need 9
You
squares.
can't
yeah.
spare one square.
Circle gets a square.
Maybe I should go to Zoom then. What is Zoom? What Jimmy C says?
Zoom
What
will let
Zoom?
you have up to like
Yeah.
50.
That's what you should do, Tom. Go to Zoom. You can have nine people, I think, or 10 people.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you pay for it, but you can have that here if you pay for it too.
Oh, really? See, Anthony knows all this stuff. See,
Yeah, you have to pay for Zoom. Zoom's not free.
So wait, so Zoom only lets you have 6, and then you got to pay extra to increase the panel size, Anthony?
I don't even know if they have a free one.
Oh,
Do they?
They do have something free, but it only lasts for 45 minutes. So you can only have a
Have they
40.
got any chicken? Free chicken.
free chicken? Just chicken.
Hazy,
Nothing
listen,
else.
put that vape thing down, bro.
Just chicken.
Just chicken.
Just chicken.
Just
No,
chicken.
listen, I'm not even
I
sure.
heard earlier how you were fucking sitting here telling everybody that it was me that ruined you and fucking got you all hooked on pot and shit. It was you.
No,
Like,
no.
I-
That was
You
me.
woke up the dragon. Fucking. What
You
the
also got him hooked on
You
the
woke up
bottle.
the dragon. You woke up the dragon. I never said that. You woke up the dragon.
You didn't
Okay.
think Dizzy was listening, did you?
No, I always know he's listening.
The
Listen,
sleeper has awakened.
I tried to get on the show when my friend was here. He said he's never been on a live show. I said, "Oh yeah, really? Watch." I said, "We'll go on this show with my name, Hazy Days Swallows. Come on." And then I sat in the fucking basement for 20 fucking minutes, so he left.
Oh man.
don't blame him.
I'm on the freaking laptop. I got to change this.
Yep.
The screen's only so big and shows so much.
Drew
Well,
said-
every time we started to say something to Tom, Dizzy's in the basement. He was opening the garage door. He was showing us what the neighbors were doing. And
No, I was showing you the new pickup truck. In the
I know. I
neighborhood.
thought there was a hot chick out there. You just show us
Yeah.
the truck.
Yeah,
and
next
you
time,
complained about
unless
how
they're-
Actually, the girl that lives in that house, she's quite hot.
Actually, the next time you show us something and it's not lewd girls, like nude girls dancing lewd dances outside, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, I'm with Captain Jerk.
Damn. Damn. Whoa. Okay.
I mean, you know,
Okay. All right. Well, I can
Unless
understand.
unless it's two geeks out in front sword fighting, because I want to see who gets stabbed first.
I don't want to see any
I'm
dudes
with Anthony.
sword fighting
Yeah.
that close
I'm
to
with
Southern California.
Anthony.
No, the reason I say that because we had two kids down here. One just got hurt. The damn guy almost lopped his arm off at the shoulder. One had a Conan sword. The other one had a katana sword, but it had a real katana sword.
Oh, damn.
He went to hit the broadsword, and it slid down, come down the kid's shoulder blade, and went almost 3 inches into it. Yeah.
that's gonna sting a bit.
Yeah.
One was 13, the other one was 14.
that explains it.
That'll teach him.
How
Probably
many
stole it from the
staples
parents.
did it take to cover up that wound?
I don't know.
Or to
He's
close
still in
that wound?
ICU. He's still in ICU, so I don't know what's going on.
Damn.
Wow.
I'll get the report at break time.
So it has to heal from the inside out.
Why are you getting the report?
My wife works at the hospital.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
My wife works at
His
the
wife
hospital.
works at the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get any
The
information. She works. I can get. What do you want to know?
That goes.
The interesting stories that you get at a hospital.
I ain't trying to be mean or sexist, but you get a bunch of women in a hospital and shit happens, they gossip, they like to cackle.
You're right on everything there is to know about it.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Listen, they haven't got to be in a hospital. They can be anywhere. They can be sat on the
Thanks to
sofa
this.
on Facebook.
Thanks to this, it goes worldwide.
Fucking
Hey,
right.
did you see this dude that came in the ICU? Oh yeah, he had a 3-inch deep cut in his arm because he was in the
One or two of them talked about Justin when he was here. I know they did. He had his fucking pants hanging down, his ass was hanging out and shit, remember? I know they were saying, "You see that guy over there?"
Was that when he fell out of
Hold
the
on,
chair?
wait. Hold on. Dry Shaft News says use Skype up to 25 free. How big
Listen,
a
I said it
screen you
before.
got to get 25 people on a freaking panel?
25
No, listen.
minutes.
I said it before and I'll say it again. When I was in Worcester, I didn't meet one person who I thought, "Oh, you're a bit of a dick." Every single person I met was just cool as fuck. Everyone.
Sweet.
There you
Except
go.
Disney. Except Disney.
You did go hang around assholes.
Disney was a very homosexual. When we were young.
Homosexual. He says that, Anthony, because I'm the only one he hasn't gotten his fucking hotel room. That's
There you
you
go.
know what I'm saying.
Oh, wait,
I'm
wait,
rolling
all
with-
right.
You can call me what you want, but fucking, I wasn't the one there. Okay.
What's the truth about this hotel room visit thing?
There's fucking live shows, Tom, where him with some dude with masks sitting on the same bed doing things, and he called me on a hangout with some dude getting naked and behind him and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm coming to the States. You're gonna come to my fucking hotel room?" I'm like, "No."
I had Hazy Days in
He
my
makes it sound worse than it actually is.
I had Hazy Days in my hotel room.
Hazy, that's how we
Oh,
do it.
wait. Hold it, Cat. What did you say?
I had
You had
Hazy
Hazy-
Days in my hotel room, and I was shoving things in his bag.
Did he now? Did he? Have you got any proof? Have you any proof?
Yeah, but
Any
see,
photo evidence? Any proof?
Any
video evidence?
documented proof there, Diz?
yeah, but see, Hazy, you gotta realize in America, if you're gonna tell a story, you gotta kind of doctor it a little bit. You gotta make it more than what it is.
Listen, Justin, Hazy told me that he was really tempted that day when he seen you in the pool to just throw you right in.
Oh yeah,
With all your clothes on and
oh
canes.
yeah. He told me that too.
Listen, he's full of shit. Don't listen to him. Don't ever listen to the word fucking Disney.
Wait a minute, Justin. How would I know you were fully closed at the pool? How the fuck would I know that? Did I go in there? Was I there? Oh. Chickadee check it on a Ricky Wreck-It.
Or how would you know? How would you even know that he was at the pool?
Well,
How would you even know who he was?
Listen, were you at the pool with your clothes on?
Yeah.
Okay. Was you dizzy there?
Not unless you were under the water the whole time.
Oh, he was. He was. Yeah, he was, Justin.
Fuck you. I was not.
Sometimes, Grant, when he really wanted to get up. He drowned twice.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'd give him a kiss of life. I use Captain Jerk for that.
I'm the jerk of life.
No, listen. I had a great time with you, Captain Jerk.
Hell yeah, man. You're a great fella.
Listen, we got some memories where it's just me and you. You know, nobody else.
Nobody else. I'm only kidding. I don't know what the hell went on over there. I just know certain things, and
Listen, I tried my best.
Together.
When I was in Worcester, I tried my best to get around and give everybody a little bit of time. You know, some had more than others, admittedly,
Sure.
but it was fucking great. It was all great.
I know it should have been like fucking 3 weeks here. You should only stayed a couple days in New York, you loser.
And Mark still doesn't remember eating the last piece of pizza in his pizza box.
No, that's what gummies do to you.
Yeah, that's what gummies do. It makes you
Still
steal
doesn't
kids.
remember eating that friggin'
Makes you
pizza.
steal kids and fucking. Anthony stole Hazy's kid, and you should have seen Hazy's face. He's like, he's not coming back. I'm like, dude, he's totally going away. And then we yelled for Tina, and she sticks her head out the window, and a bat fucking hit her right in the head. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Only in Worcester. A bat flying downtown by the interstate there.
I'm standing in the middle of the street. Listen, I'm standing where 2 weeks before a kid got shot.
Yeah.
Fucking Jack's just been driven off by some dude that's just a gummy bear and had a few beers.
Hazy was before or after.
A gummy bear and a few beers.
Kate's in the hotel with Harry, and I'm standing in the street with Dizzy, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, where the fuck? Is he coming back? Dizzy's like, I don't think so. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm trying to figure my shit out. He calls fucking Tina, because we need some fucking common sense between us. And as she opens the bathroom window and puts her head out, a fucking bat comes flying around and smacks her straight in the head.
Damn.
Is that what they mean by bat-faced?
You
You-
can't
listen,
write that shit. Like if
you
we would have
couldn't make
made
it
it
up.
up, if we would have
And
made
if
it
you-
up, it wouldn't have been that good.
And
You
if
know what
you
I mean?
had a video, it would have been priceless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turned
true.
around, like I've turned around and like looked up and seen the bat. I've looked at Dizzy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, that's how they say hello in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
welcome to Worcester. What the fuck? It was the
Hey,
middle of the
I
night.
know what
Yeah.
it was. I know what it was. It was it was an omen. It was a COVID omen.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a bat. Yeah, bat.
Oh,
It was the omen of the bat flu.
Listen, I think it
Into
was.
her face.
It was a bat, and I'm sure Tina had camel toe. So the bat and the camel. That's what started the COVID.
With the bat, huh?
Did you have a move
Now we
knuckle?
know, and now
Did
we
you
know.
have
where-
a move knuckle?
Yeah, let me call Anthony Fauci and tell him, hey, I found it. It was a bat and a camel toe. It started at
Yeah, it started.
That
It
camel
didn't
toe.
start in China. It started in.
It's not. It wasn't camel
Yeah, it
toe. It was chicken feet. It was chicken feet. Wasn't it?
A
Yeah.
bat chicken feet?
I'm sorry, Tina.
Well, see, Tina went to work, and then
It was
spread
nothing to do with camel.
that's how it happened. It got all over the world.
Oh Lord.
Oh God, here we go. I can see where
Yeah.
this is going.
South.
Where's it going? I'll be back.
That way. That way.
He'll be back now.
That way.
I got to tell you a real weird story. Just give me a second, okay? I was
Here's a story.
a couple of years ago. We got this one character. I work with about 500 people in the same building. We got this one nutty character, this young lady, probably an older lady. She came around and started talking to me. I'd never met this person before in my life. And she said, you know, you really need to be careful and keep your hands clean and watch your hygiene and everything and stay a certain distance from people because there's a virus, there's an illness, there's a virus, a pandemic that might come around. And she was all, you know, anal about this, you know, and I think, and somebody walks up to me, I don't remember her name. Let's say her name was Christine. And she said, oh, you discovered, you bumped into Christine, didn't you? He said, and they told me, well, she's about half nuts, but, you know, don't worry about her. You know what? About a year later, we have COVID, and everything she said was true.
Oh, geez.
There was a pandemic, and there was some kind of virus, and everything that nutty lady said to me came true. That's freaky.
Yeah. Dave, I'll tell
That
you,
is freaky.
I heard rumors about it in like around early January, December, and stuff like that. I was just like, it's just people trying to fucking like scare you and just saying dumb shit.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
And
this
Crystal actually told me, oh no, my friend in California says it's real and this and that. And I'm like, oh jeez, here we go. And
Yeah.
sure enough, it was.
Well, it's like the real fake news.
it's like freaky. That
The
lady.
real,
all that
listen,
shit
it's
that
like the
lady-
real fake news.
Thank you.
Because that's it.
Bobbing
Comes down to
along.
that.
Johnny's just bobbing along.
Yeah.
See, Johnny, you could have stayed. Look at Hazy. He ain't even here.
I know, right?
Just
What the hell?
comes on the show and disappears and shit. Like
What a maroon.
that's what fly-by-nighters do, Captain Jerk. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
Well, Dry
What
Shaft
a
Crew was in the house.
Yeah, but
Now-
he doesn't have a webcam.
Oh, yeah,
He's
he
got a
does.
webcam. He's got a webcam.
He does his own videos. He does his own live
He
stuff.
does it with a camera.
I don't think he does live, but he's got a
You know,
webcam.
Drew
He's
doesn't.
done live shows before.
He's
Yeah,
tried.
there we go.
He does it with his phone sometimes.
Okay.
Hey, I got good news.
Oh.
Hey,
Uh-oh, Dizzy just left.
The third yellow. No, sorry.
Tom,
But
did Kenny tell you about getting his package or anything?
I'm framing
You know,
this.
I could go on Dizzy and Hazy style and go, no, I don't care about Kenny's package too much. But then again, I'll go on my style and go, no, but I'll text him right now for you, Cat.
Well,
He
I
totally
could text
cares about his package.
I mean, he's probably already freaking made a live stream about it or something. But he's his videos are on like wicked early in the freaking morning. So I'm like, I'm never gonna catch one of his streams.
Well, that's
Wicked
Saturday.
Earthquake.
I totally
Okay.
forgot about it. I
Yeah,
go-
and his last stream was a car show.
Okay.
it's at
Kenny
11
does
o'clock.
mostly car. That's all Kenny does is pretty much car shows. Every now and then he'll do show stuff. Him working on his bug.
Yeah. I'm happy. Listen, you know Tom, where he started when we started YouTube, and look at how far Kenny's come. You know?
Yeah.
Because he constantly 24/7 promotes himself.
Yeah.
He's out there. He's out there doing it, and I understand that. And and I don't promote myself, and I understand where I'm at, and I don't care. I really don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
No, I'm just.
watch me if you do.
With
if
the
you don't.
bug, with everything with him. You know, we've been watching him. We started watching Kenny. He was living in a garage, if you remember.
Uh-huh.
You know, and look at him now. You know, he's got his own bug, his own thing going. He's doing much better. I just love seeing him.
Wasn't he living in a garage with his kid?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
son. He was.
Yeah,
He was in
him
a
and his
garage
son were
with
living
his
in
son.
a fucking garage. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
are you
that's
fucking
what I mean.
serious?
This guy has like in his life, he's come a long way, and I'm wicked happy to see that. You know.
Yeah. Oh, he's made a name for
'Cause
himself too.
yeah.
I mean, he lived here before. Then he went back to Southern Cal. Then he came back here, and now he's making a name for himself, which is
I
really
remember
cool to watch.
I wrote this thing, Kenny Street Rodder 100 or whatever his name was back then, and I fucking I made a video and I kept sticking that on all different kinds of things around the city.
I texted him, Cap.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, Diz, go.
No, I was just saying I made a thing that said, you know, Kenny Street Rodder 100 or whatever, and I put it on the mailbox outside and did a video, and I went down the street and put it on this and that and this and that, and you know, I'm an idiot, so I did all kinds of things. Ask Hazy. Hazy's sister had a birthday, and he says, "Do you think you can send me a video?" I fucking pummeled him with videos. I went to the rehab clinic and I was like, "Yeah, I'm just standing out here waiting for him." Fucking.
This is not joking. He went to the fucking morgue.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I went to the fucking cemetery.
When I did the live video, Dizzy, you gotta love this. When I did the live video, and my brother Jerry from Illinois jumped on, and he's in the chat, and then he turned around and he's listening to you, and he started watching. He calls me up and he goes, "Can you get a hold of that guy? Why?" And he goes, "Well," and Jerry's high into government. He works for AT&T, and then he retired and worked for another company. It's more on fiber optics. He's a fiber optic engineer, and he's rambling on, going, "Well, I can get him hooked up to this company. We already laid Worcester out and everything for this and that and everything, and I can show him where all the hydrants are and all this." And I said, "Jerry," I said, "he's tied into the fire department. All the fire department guys, all the stations have what is called the book. The book is the area they covered, street maps and everything. Because what you don't hear on the call is the last thing that the dispatcher gives them is the page number or the street map number of the book or the book."
Yeah, now
and Jerry goes, "Well, I didn't understand that." And I go, "Well, Dizzy will find the hydrants. They'll tell him where the hydrants are."
Yeah, but it's even easier than that. You can just go onto Google Maps and find them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before, believe it or not, before that was not allowed on Google Maps.
Well, you can't come in saying that.
Terrorism Act.
Busy. That doesn't even seem right. Porter grip. That don't even seem right. I mean, you could say, "Hey, Diz," that'd be cool. But oh my God, Dick, that must be that guy. You talking about that guy? Oh, Dick.
Hey, Porter Grip, how you doing?
What happened?
He said, "Oh my God, it's King Dick." Oh, sorry, Dom. I'm mean dizzy. Well, I'm a superstar, says King.
There you go.
Right, frickin'.
What did he hunt you all the way down over here in my little show?
Go and cut it, Jim, for fuck's sake.
Superstar. Want to smell it?
Do you want to smell it? What the fuck?
Fucking superstar.
When I'm really nervous, I take my fingers and I go like this, and then I take my fingers out and I smell them like.
All right.
Well, cheers to you, Porter Grip.
Cut it out, Mary Catherine.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Turn the label.
How did I know it was that?
Wait.
Hi,
Maybe I get Coors Light to sponsor me. Here we go.
Yeah.
Turn the label.
There you
All right.
go.
That beer's not cold enough to drink. Hey,
We'll have another Coors product. Coors Fat Tires distributed by Tours.
Tom, that beer's not cold enough to drink. The mountain's not blue.
Yeah, the
Well, that's not a good filter.
You can't
They're
drink
like blue.
That's sepia.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh shit, he's going to get a
Yeah, I gotta fix this
What
one.
that stuff you were drinking earlier, Hazy, looked like fucking mud in a bottle.
Yeah,
It was.
Ugh.
Oh.
That's how I see, anyways.
Yeah. Don't need no help on tunnel vision.
Tom, you tell your brother I said.
Are they blue now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they blue.
Okay.
Sure.
I can drink it? I can drink this?
Yeah.
Are those the Grand Tetons?
Oh man, I get to celebrate.
That doesn't look like the Playmate of the Month.
Only took 6 months, but I get to celebrate.
You can celebrate.
We're celebrating.
What are we celebrating?
You want to crown me?
Hang on, I'll read the letter to you.
If you only
Okay.
had
Hold on. Let me present Anthony.
No, it
Why-
says, Dear Anthony, we understand that you have taken out an installment loan with Red Rock LLC sometime between June 22nd of 2013 and December 20 of 2019, which I did. We are pleased to inform you that an outstanding debt has been canceled pursuant to the class action settlement agreement that has been approved. Basically, my loan, it says Red Rock loans will no longer accept any payments from you. You no longer owe any money or to Red Rock, and you do not need to take any further action regarding your loan.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Way
That's 40
cool.
That's $42,000.
Out the window. Now, do you have
Yeah.
to? You have
What
to
did they go out of
There you
business?
go. There you go.
What did they go out of business?
No.
42,000 they pay you back, or that you haven't got to pay.
No,
No.
it's probably part of
They
no.
forgave his loan. He doesn't have to pay the balance on the loan. Loan
Yeah,
is
it was probably part of the class action suit that was against them.
No, it's
They had
from,
to forgive the loan.
it's from good old Socialist Joe.
It probably is.
Anthony's frozen, or he's just being a dork.
But now he doesn't have to pay $22,000.
Anthony.
He kind of looks like
Anthony.
one of those.
Anthony. Everybody. All right, Anthony.
He kind of looks like one of those kitty cats.
Everybody look at Anthony.
I had one of that happened to me. It was only $1,000 Guarantee Bank. When they went out of business, when they claimed bankruptcy, I got a letter saying I didn't have to pay the loan back.
Oh,
I was like, fucking scores. I was like, I mean, I had already made 2 payments or something, so it was only like $800 or something, but still scores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to
That's
read
why
the
I
fine
thought
print.
maybe his-
Understand what's going on. Oh wait, Anthony ain't coming back. All right, you guys got to keep reminding me to look in the basement. I can't see the basement on this freaking laptop. Go to get a different.
Everyone's frozen today.
We're going to have to try Zoom. I'll talk to you about it, Tom.
Am I frozen? Am I frozen?
Everyone's
No,
frozen to
you're
me.
not frozen. You're fine.
Am I frozen?
No,
No.
yes.
everybo's there.
And we aren't on Wi-Fi. We are directly tied Ethernet. I put the cable in. It's here. Or I'm roll it every week.
I'm on Ethernet too. I'm directly tied to system.
Oh, my sound's gone shitty.
Feels
Oh,
like I'm
excuse me.
tied to the whipping post.
Gaffa. The link's in there, Gaffa.
Yeah.
What's wrong with my sound now?
We don't know what happened.
No,
to him.
Hazy Anthony just blew the right.
Anthony
wait, no.
blew a fuse.
Yeah. Blew the right executive. Okay. Now we lost Hazy. Okay.
There's something up.
Then there were 4.
There's a story
There's a story.
about a lovely lady.
Well, from what I understand,
Who
you
is
got to pay.
busy?
You got to pay for Zoom, and once you pay for Zoom, there's a monthly fee, and you can go as many as whatever. And Jimmy C and some other person got a partnership, and they do Zoom.
Well, that's why I was thinking we could partner up and each divide it up, open a Zoom account.
Sorry about that. I got excited though.
We could have more people on the board, and nobody would have to. One person wouldn't have to absorb all the cost of the Zoom. We can, as a group, kind of like a club, we can divide it all
Kind
up.
of like me, Ken, and Susan do. Yeah, we
Yeah,
have one
4 or
account.
5 of us together, and
Yeah. No,
All
sorry
right.
about that. I had to drop. That was the lawyer letting me know I could talk about the case now. I said too late. I already
I saw the fluffer.
watching.
There's the fluffer.
Oh, big
No.
bird.
He keeps putting me in the basement.
Hey,
Let-
Well,
fluffer.
let
look, you keep popping up and popping out. Look at see.
Yeah.
So when it's like that, I wouldn't bring them up.
So
But,
it's the internet. He's got a.
No, let me tell you how that happened, Tom.
He thought he was in
Tell the
another-
truth. Tell the truth, Anthony. You blew the right executive, didn't you?
No, I tell you what, I wish I would have borrowed a lot more money than I did, because let me tell you what happened. I borrowed the money from him when I was doing the land and getting all that, the land I bought and getting the construction all that going. But anyway, I borrowed the money, been paying my notes like I'm supposed to. They cashed out on the insurance already, because a lot of people don't realize when you have a loan, they have insurance that if you don't pay it, they get paid anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they had collected on a bunch of accounts for that insurance. They made it look like none of us was paying our loan, that we defaulted, and they collected the insurance money and was still taking payments.
Oh.
So they're committing fraud.
Yeah, but what happened though, they pissed off a secretary. She grabbed all the records and squealed on them. So there was a class action suit.
All
Yeah.
right.
And this was in Virginia. That's where the company's in Virginia. Eastern District
there's
of
no
Virginia,
corruption in
in
Virginia.
Richmond Division.
I know which company that probably is.
Nice.
Oh man.
Money
Yeah.
right for them.
Hey, Tom. I'm gonna duck out early because I gotta hit the head.
Yeah.
All right. But thanks for having me up.
Well, don't
Jesse?
bump your head.
Anthony,
Hey,
Fluffer,
Justin, we'll see you later.
David, Tom.
Later.
Later, guys.
Yeah.
Later, Johnny. Later,
I'll see
Jeff.
you.
You're still here. I gotta go.
Later, Cap. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
All
Have a
right.
good afternoon.
But see,
I only come up so I could rub elbows with the royalty.
Royalty. Oh,
Look what,
busy.
and look what you ended up with.
Yeah.
Well,
I ended up
the
with
royalties over there, and
I
then
know you stalked me.
yeah.
at this end down here, you ended up with trash. So
Yeah.
Listen, I know you stalked me, Gaff. It's all right. I see you out the window sometimes, and I see you. It's cool.
Yeah, no, and I stand out in the bloody snow, and you don't even come out and give me a coffee.
Well, I mean, if you yelled up, "Hey, give me a coffee," I would. But I mean, if you just
I'm
standing
freezing me tits off. I haven't got no
standing
bloody
there,
energy
you're a
to yell.
hooker. If you're just standing there, ask Tom. I think you're a hooker, and I'll just film you saying $5.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry,
actually,
mate.
what I want to do is
I don't know if you've ever stood out the front of your house, but it's that
No,
bloody
it's
cold.
getting-
I'm shivering so much I can't yell.
Oh no, it's
I
getting
just
frank.
thought you'd have,
I
some-
want to go to
some
I want to go to
decency.
Vizzy's, and I want to get a lawn, couple of lawn chairs and a cooler full of beer and Jose Cuervo Gold, and sit out there and watch the hookers walk up and down the hill.
Yeah, you can sit in the bird cage.
Tom, it's an
Tom,
illusion.
Tom,
They're not-
mate, I've
not
stood out
really-
there for 3 days straight. I've never seen a hooker walk past.
Yeah, there's
I
no
know.
hookers here, Tom.
I'm
Those
just
are-
giving
What
I'm
happened
giving you a
is-
hard time.
I have, listen, you guys don't even understand. I have a whole series about this, but I'm too scared to put it up on fucking YouTube. That's how bad it is, okay? Because
yeah.
I had my own little parking wars with these teachers next door. Like, this street is resident parking only, and I'm a man of you do what's right or you're
Yeah.
wrong, period. You know, if
Well,
you,
hey, I'm the same way in my neighborhood.
yeah,
At the cul-de-sac in my neighborhood, there are signs to sit there because it's a hammerhead cul-de-sac. It's not one of those circle ones. You know what I
Right.
mean by a hammerhead?
yep.
Yeah. You pull in and you go this way, and then back, and then come out. Well, it's for the emergency services vehicles. So I mean, they sat there and the signs faded with the sun. So I got a hold of community enforcement and sat there and told them that and put the signs back up. Your vehicle's not registered, parked on the street. I'll get that towed too. I'm the neighbor. I'm the AKA neighborhood asshole.
Well, you know, this is, I didn't want to be, but it started out where the teachers can't smoke at school, which I understand. So they come up to this corner and they smoke their cigarettes and then just throw them on the ground. Well, I was out there sweeping the street one day, and like I do, take care of my neighborhood. And
Exactly.
I asked the teacher, you know, hey, could you throw those in the sewer or take them back to the school with you? You know, so I don't have to sweep them up every day. And the teacher looked at me and swore at me. She said, fuck you, mind your own business. So they automatically became hookers in my videos. So every time they came up to smoke cigarettes, you know,
Yeah.
now you're a hooker.
There you go.
And then
You're the hookers
it was-
again.
they kept parking in the resident parking only. So I mean, I've had them towed, booted, fucking all kinds of things. And when they're putting on the boot and the ladies out there screaming, I'll open the window and say, "Ha ha! I told you I was calling them," you know, because I am an ass, you know.
No. I just, I mean,
That's cool. That's 13
so
grand.
the last person actually here in Nevada, Southern Nevada, because we're growing so much and everything else, the last person, if you want to do anything in your street that you want as a neighbor, is a person from the fire department, police department, building department living on your street.
Yeah.
Because we all know the codes,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And we know what we can do and cannot do.
Yep.
It's like when I was buying this, when this house was being built and everything else, and I was talking to John, the salesperson. I go, had the CC&Rs been filed with the county? And he looked up to me and he goes, "What? How do you know about those?" Well, yeah. Well, that's what you got to do for any property development is the code classification residential CC&Rs. And he sat there and he goes, "Okay, well, yeah." And I said, "Fine." So I got a copy of it. Well, there are no commercial parking on the streets overnight. In other words, if you owned a business and you had your truck all lettered up, you did these landscaping and you parked it in front of your house because that's where you lived and everything else, I was the asshole that turned your ass in and you couldn't park that truck on your street anymore. You had to remove all that fucking shit off it.
I love that guy. I totally resemble that guy.
So I mean, it's like you watch out for your neighborhood. I watch out for my little street right here in Vegas, and it's there. And it's cool.
Crazy, but we do our best. You know what I mean? I make sure I shovel the hydrant because it's not just for my house, but everybody's.
That's freaking awesome.
You know,
you doing that? That's freaking awesome.
Oh, you see, I do it a lot every year. I'm doing it.
I know you do it every year. Yeah. Actually, the best wintertime videos from U to Z is Out of the Window.
All right. I got a ride.
I'm at the intersection.
Listen,
I love those.
Today, I got a ride home from the canteen truck from, box 4 from the fire.
Oh, yeah.
They got you home fast, too.
Yeah. Well, the fire was 3.5 hours long. Long one.
Well, 3 alarm. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a 3 alarm before I even got there. And I mean, it was tough because it was all cut up into a rooming house, and it was
spread that fast.
Fuck yeah! Like when it was actually called out as a master box. Okay, so it was just the smoke alarms going off, and when engine 3 arrived, there was smoke coming out of the soffits. So they immediately struck a second alarm, and that's when I flew out the door. I'm like, oh shit, I actually ran halfway there, and then Cabby John picked me up and drove me the rest of the way.
Oh, Cabby John.
Yeah, he's retired.
Sorry, guys, I didn't see you down there.
Say something, Hazy. I got video. When I got video of it, Hazy. Me.
I wish I knew. It was a yellow cab. Does he drive for a yellow cab?
He did, yeah, but not anymore. And I guess they've been purchased. They've been purchased by the Puerto Rican cab, so we're in trouble now. I won't call them anymore.
So I got to ask Anthony a question. So Anthony, with the $42,000 windfall, is that going to get your place back halfway back into shape before the hurricanes? I said 2.
Oh yeah, and I just reading the last. I'm getting all 13 of my payments back.
Oh damn!
Murder sakes, you're going to get all your money back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they frauded it from the insurance company anyway. So technically, they were taking illegal money from me.
Sons of bitches.
There you go.
I'm trying to get you both.
Tom, I got a question for you, Tom.
That one.
What?
Tom, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Where the fuck was you with your meat?
What meat? Oh,
Fucking
super! Last Sunday. Oh,
one meat.
God.
One meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember?
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
Yeah, we'll come back at 5. I'm waiting at fucking 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Where's Tom? I want to go to bed. Where is he? I want to see this meat.
I apologize. I
stayed up till 9 o'clock in the morning. Where were you, Tom?
I was here. Talk to these guys. These guys were fault. They did it. It wasn't me, Hazy. I was all by my. I was just sitting there on the couch, and they jumped in my mouth.
Well,
honestly.
Yeah, Dizzy.
Well, you
Dizzy
know what?
has that problem.
I fell asleep. I came out here at like 7.
You got to show the bruises on the wrist.
John and Tom never showed up. And then about 8:30, I go, yeah, I know what Tom did. He's forgiven for it and all that. That's Tom. That's just Tom. And I go, he's having a good time. He's having a party.
He's amazing.
It was just me, Pat. It was just me and Pat for most of the day until Robin got off work and Nancy got off work, and then it was just the 4 of us. And I got rolling, and then I sat there, and Pat goes, I just pulled the brisket off, or not the brisket, but the prime rib off, and I just set it down in the kitchen. And he goes, dude, you were supposed to go live, and I go, oh, fuck. And I just sat there and I said, nah, forget it. And I said, let me stop you there because you're full of shit. Bullshit.
I knew exactly what happened.
Listen, wait.
Listen, come on now. Listen, that's not exactly what happened because you picked up the fucking camera to film the fucking bits and pieces. So don't tell me you were filming in film mode and forgetting you gotta go live.
Well, that's after how many tequilas?
When I go live, I use one camera.
Okay. Exhibit A. Let me give you Exhibit B.
And when I video, I use this. When I do video, I use this camera.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Exhibit A. Exhibit B is the bit more juicier.
Yeah.
All right, here it is. Here's the challenge. Here's my challenge to Hazy Days. You come out here. I will.
There's no challenge.
Smoke you. I will open. I will grill you.
He will smoke you. He said
you. Any prime rib you want.
Where did this show go? Tom just said he's gonna smoke Hazy if he goes out there.
Yeah, no shit.
And then he's gonna lie.
Listen, Tom, all that would have been great in court if I didn't have this next bit of evidence. In your video, when you're filming and showing it, you apologize that you're not doing your live show.
I know, because I realized it at that time.
You forgot. You forgot
I
that.
forgot. You remember?
You remembered
Daytime,
to.
I was supposed to do the
You
live
remembered
show,
to
and I did.
apologize. You remembered to apologize for the live show that you forgot to do while you was doing the video.
Of something that should have
apologize.
started 20 minutes ago. This was 20 after 5.
The live show.
Wake up!
Shadow Dog. Hello.
Oh, it's funny shit. Anyway,
about 20 after 8, it was like, yeah, I know what happened.
Tom, I'm gonna go take a shower and get this
videos, and then I got ready to bed.
get that smell off you,
There
dude.
you go.
It's just getting to me now.
I need a bigger screen. This little thing sucks. Later days.
Later it is.
You should put a big telly up above your workbench.
No, actually, I'll take that one step further, Hazy. I will go get you, because you keep drooling those 3-inch tomahawk steaks, ribeye steaks. I will get you a 3-inch tomahawk steak. I will take you to the butcher shop. I will let you sit there and pick it out, which one you want. Then I'll come back and I'll show you how to smoke and grill that thing. Perfection.
Yep.
Come here.
How long will it take, Tom?
Okay, well, as soon as COVID-19's over with, the next, we're doing it at Tom's that summer.
Well, actually, I'm trashing the smoker I got and the grill I got, and we are going with it. We're getting a new setup.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't want to go to Nevada in the summer. It would either have to be in the spring or in the fall.
There you go. See, David's learning.
No summer. We can't do it in July. This will be too hot.
That'd be too hot for you. Warm for me.
Yeah.
See, what's hot for you is warm for me. See, now David, you could be back there and out there, and it's 98 degrees, and it's 80% humidity, and it's freaking hot. Okay, I'll be here in Nevada at 112, 113 degrees at 7% humidity, and it's toasty.
Yeah.
Well, that I can handle. But it can get pretty nasty there in Nevada in the summer.
It can. It can. I mean,
so you don't want to plan something for like the middle of July and then it end up being one of those heat wave things.
Yeah, like what happened to me in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to pick the hottest. I don't
one of those
Jesus, then I don't want Hazy coming here.
That was exactly what it was.
You'll bring the heat.
Degrees with about 90%.
Oh, think about it. No, think about it. Hazy went to the East Coast. He brought the heat. No, don't come here. We got enough heat.
Hazy didn't bring any heat. There isn't
Yeah,
heat.
he did. Yes. All right, now we got to look at the weather when he was there and when he left to see if the set there and the temperature spiked while he was there. And
it went down in the 80s. It went down in the 80s after Hazy left. It got real nice.
See, Hazy brought the heat. So.
He heard that shit, Hazy. He said, once your plane took off, it was nice.
It went down into like the high 70s or low 80s.
Yeah, it dropped. It was like somebody opened the Ziploc bag and just let all the hot air out.
Hell has left the building.
No, we loved Hazy.
Yeah.
And he never tried saying, I got to say one thing.
Yep.
We were at Dizzy's party and it was getting toward the end of the day. And it was like, the one thing I haven't tried is Samuel Adams. And I said, Hazy, I bought you a 6-pack of Samuel Adams 2 days ago. It's still sitting in the floorboard of the truck. Let me go get that. So I brought that 6-pack of Sam Adams out to him, and I said, we'll put it in the cooler and we'll try to get it cold. But yeah. And he said, everybody's buying me things. It's like, yeah, I had this for you. I bought you this 2 days ago. Got it. It's just
hell, everybody's pretty much still buying him things and sending it to him.
Yeah. No, we were glad to have him. It was a great visit. Great summer.
Yeah, I've stopped at Hazy's overnight. It's great.
Johnny, really, we had a movie. There's a movie that went world. I think it went world. Yeah, I think it went worldwide. Jesus, what am I talking about? It was Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, and it's about how these two dudes get stoned, and they go to White Castle and everything. It's awesome. All right, Johnny, hang on. I got another question to ask you after this one. I keep waiting for. Here we go. Is for Hazy and Johnny 5 go to Amsterdam. See, the sequel to Harold and Kumar, you know? You guys are already stoned, and you're going there to get stoned, so.
It went a bit mental, though, didn't it? We went a bit COVID.
No. Oh.
I do have the passport. I do have a brand spanking new passport, so one day.
One day. Yeah. I'm going to come over and see all you guys. Johnny 5 and Ian Matthews and Hazy Days.
Yeah, that's why I tell Jimmy I don't plan shit, because every time I plan to do something always messes up, because I had plans to go to you Diz's party, even had a place to stay at Jimmy's while I was there, and it still got muffed up.
Well, I've been trying to get a passport for over a year because I'm drive through in Canada.
Yeah. Well, you Dizzy's first party, I couldn't go because of committee meetings. You Dizzy's second party, I couldn't go because of committee meetings, and I'm obligated that because through work. So that's it. And so now I'm retired, and COVID comes in.
Well, we'll get together, Tom. We'll have a party. We'll do it.
Yeah, but I got a bad news for you. You're just gonna have to get used to COVID because it ain't going anywhere.
No, COVID's not going to be gone for, it's not going to completely go.
Oh, if anybody thinks it's going to be gone this summer or everything's going to be back to normal by next
not this.
Oh, you're dreaming. You're dreaming big time. Yep. COVID's going to be with us for a while.
It's like the lady the other day. She says, "You don't worry about traveling." I said, "Lady, if I worried about every little bug that was out there trying to kill us, I would never leave my house."
Mm-hmm.
No. That's true.
Or what was that? Let's see. What was that? Big Bang Theory. What was his name? The really big geeky guy. He didn't want to.
I do know what you mean.
No, they're all of them were geeks. But
well, I watch that show every week.
You were like a physics expert in that, weren't you?
But no, he was the same. He was the same way, along with Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes was the same way, as far as being germophobic.
Yeah. Well, even Howie Mandel was a huge.
Well, no, Howie Mandel is taking it to a new level. He just don't want you touching him.
Right. But I'm just saying, I remember I seen him at a deal one time, and I swear to God, and it was funny. He would actually shake hands with everybody, but as soon as he shook hands, he would sanitize his hands, shake another hand, sanitize his hand, shake a hand, sanitize it. And I asked him, I said, why don't you just shake them all and then sanitize? He said, because I don't want to feel guilty from catching something from this guy and passing it to this guy.
Oh, that's nice. At least it was.
I know, but God, Jesus, man, can you imagine?
Oh, that's taking it so much up.
Yeah.
Please put me in the plastic room. Okay.
Yeah.
And I want an air change every 10 minutes.
Yeah, but Tom,
and it's got to be triple filtered.
But Tom, the thing is, do you know why most people nowadays have weak immune systems? Because they germaphobe themselves so much. Your immune system has to be exposed to something to work.
Yeah.
And then when you totally sterilize your life, you're jeopardizing you from dying from a head cold. Period. Yeah.
I know.
You gotta have germs. I'm sorry. You have to have. Yeah.
My mom was I passed. Well, she's gone, but she was a registered nurse, and actually she rose to her floor at Highland Park Hospital, to head nurse on the floor.
Right.
And she had such a good sense of humor. She sat there and she looked at me I came home from leave one day and I was sitting there going, okay, what's new in your life? So I got promoted to head nurse. You see my dirty knees?
Yeah.
And that was my mother. Did you get the joke? Head nurse and dirty
Head
knees.
nurse.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I got it, Tom.
And so anyway, that was her. And I would torment her every year. And she's sitting there and she goes, I would talk to her and she goes, you get your flu shot? And I go, no. She goes, why? I go, why would I get a flu shot? I said, I'm perfectly healthy. I'm great. I feel really good. And I'm going to go in and you're going to infect me with this virus to build up my immune system to sit there and then I'm going to maybe get sick, maybe not get sick, who knows? And go on and on. She'd sit there and she'd cuss me out and everything else. And as we move on to conversations, and it was every year, you get your flu shot. And I go, no. And then then I read an article, I think the same one you did, Anthony. Your body needs to have the immune system work. If you don't let it work, it's not going to fight. If you
it's like that car. Yeah, it's like that car. If you leave it sitting in the driveway without starting it, eventually it's not going to start.
If you let it work a little bit, it's going to work a little. And so I sat there and I related to that. And so now, but up until this year, I didn't get a flu shot because I don't see a point in getting a flu shot.
I've never had one. So and I mean, I'm diabetic. I got heart problems, and I don't worry about getting shots. I let my immune system take care of it. If my theory is, if you get sick enough to die, you had a different purpose, and it wasn't here.
Yeah. Well, what was that? What was that thing back in the late '70s, early '70s? The swine flu. The swine flu.
Well, what about? Well, hey, but what gets me during Obama? All the people that died from the N1H virus, you didn't see us locking down the country for that, and it killed almost as many people as this one has. We had locked down.
Hey, Kenny, Street Rider 100. Captain Jerk still on? Nope, Captain Jerk still ain't on. Cap, you still there? Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man's on. Okay. Hold on. Let me finish with Kenny here, and you guys keep going.
But yeah, I mean,
how long have you been on here, Iron Man? He just got on.
2 hours and 22 minutes.
Iron Man's been on for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, wait a minute.
Common flu kills 40K a year, 6K. I know.
Yeah.
Say, man.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Don't get me on the soapbox about COVID because that'll get too political.
Oh, my mum won't even discuss it with me anymore now.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm just saying. My wife works at an emergency room at a hospital, and she has lupus. Okay, she suffers from lupus. My wife has lupus and works at a freaking emergency room at a hospital. Come on, people.
Yeah.
You gotta let your immune system build up. You can't hide from everything.
No, that's it.
Because if you keep hiding, when it does find you, it's going to wipe you off the map. Period.
Yeah.
And it's right now where in my life and everything else, I'm going to get the shot, and I can't get the shot because of my age. But I'm not going to get it unless my wife can get it with me. The thing of it is if we live together and the only one working is Nancy, but if we live together and we both get it together, then we can sit there and we do it together.
It depends on your state.
And I was talking,
Nancy might be considered.
And I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he feels the same way. He's older than his wife, and like me, and he just but I will get the vaccine, and I totally agree. It's sitting there doing. But this year, I could not see going out getting a flu shot.
No,
I'm stuck at home. I mean, come on.
Well, I don't think the flu is around. I don't think the flu is around this year. Nobody had the flu.
But the only reason I agreed to the vaccine is so I can have my card so I can travel, because I'm not sitting at home and hiding like everybody else. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it.
No,
You know?
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. And actually, last weekend, we were supposed to be in Grapevine, Texas. But because of the influx of everything else of the COVID here in Nevada, and it happened to be from the holidays and everything. So with the Nancy didn't want to travel, and I didn't blame her. And I sat there and I said, "Oh,
yeah, but until herd immunity kicks in, it's going to be like that, because we're trying to hide from it. You can't hide from it; it's going to find you."
Yeah, matter of time. Whether you get it or get the vaccine,
I got it already.
It's a matter of time.
Mildly though.
I had COVID already.
My brother had it as well, and the whole family. They just said they felt a bit run down. My
Yeah,
brother
and
said,
actually, like David Collins.
Yes.
Wait, Johnny, wait.
You still got to get the shot to get the card, though.
Well, I'll probably get a shot at work because I'm an essential worker. They'll probably give them out at my job. And Tom, I've forgotten who you said your wife's name was, but she'll probably qualify to get one because anybody that works in a grocery store.
Well, no, actually, she works.
It depends on what state you live in. Because here, my wife works at a hospital. She has the option to either take it or not.
Well, yeah, everybody does. You don't have to take it. They offer it to you. You can take
this. But I'm just saying they're not threatening her job if she doesn't.
No. They won't take your job if you don't take the shot.
Yeah, but some states nurses got fired because they refused to take it.
You got to be kidding. No, Anthony, you hold it. Wait. Hold the presses. Stop. You got to be kidding me, Anthony.
Nope. In Portland, Oregon, there was 12 nurses fired from their job. They said it had nothing to do that, but they said it was funny right after they refused to take the vaccine because they were still nervous about it. Because they, like most people, they want to let the first 5 people take it and see if they drop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got no. This is.
I'm not.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Well,
no freaking way.
Yeah, but see, the news won't talk about that though. They won't broadcast that though. Yeah.
It is safe.
Yeah. Well, that's where Nancy and that's why I say Anthony. That's why I say with Nancy, time for propaganda. Yeah. And all we do is go in to watch for the weather. I mean, that's all we want is the weather. Yeah. I could care less of what you're doing to Trump, and I care less of what you're doing there, and I care less of what you're doing there. I want to see the weather. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I tell people all the time, I'm a Democrat. I'm a liberal, but I voted for Trump both times, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the fact my party has not given me any better option, and this thing they got in now, we're fucked.
Oh yeah. This is. I think along with the stimulus. Oh wait, hold it, stop.
Yeah.
I said no politics on the channel.
Right. There you go.
You guys are getting me cranked up.
Well,
no politics on it. If we want to do it, hey, we can do it off live.
Well, we
there
can
you go. Live.
Yeah, we went off on a tangent. That's right.
Yeah, it's easy to do nowadays. It's easy to do now.
Oh yeah, I mean we actually if we do an off live show, we could have a good time for about 8 hours plus.
Yeah,
because if we were dropping out and picking up, I mean it would be almost an ongoing
cycle.
Yeah. Because I don't think we're the only ones that feel this way, but I'm not going there. We're not talking.
Right. No.
Well,
you'll find that one. You'll find that one asshole that doesn't agree with you, and he'll report you to YouTube.
I have developed an interest in this shot. This technology right behind. What's the name of the 2 companies? The Pfizer and Moderna. They have been doing research on this for like 40 years, and this new RNA, it's safer. It's a whole lot safer because the other shot is a DNA shot, like they did for polio.
Yeah.
It goes into the nucleus of the cell. The RNA virus never has anything to do with the DNA. It goes in there and the cell thinks it's supposed to be there and replicates that protein, coronavirus protein. And the body
That's still a no, though, David. That's still a no. A big fat no. No way. I'd rather fucking die than have a vaccine.
Well,
this is
completely up to you.
weird.
So I think that's a no for me, David.
Okay. Well, that's right. We got 5 people on this channel, and we got
That's why I was telling my son. My son was asking me, Dad, do you think I should get that, that vaccine? I said, son, that's your choice. You got to realize I'm at the age where I ain't got much longer to be on this planet anyway, so I could care freaking less, know. But I said, you're a young man. That's totally you got to make the decision, because I can tell you yes or no all day long. And either way, you're going to be mad at me because I suggested it. So you got to make that decision.
I told both my sons the same thing. And I sat there. But in my case, at 70 years old, I think that I want to sit there and prolong my life a little longer.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And,
and
as long as these guys sit there and say this is going to do it, and I got a whole bunch of these guys doing it.
Yeah.
It's like looking at when you buy something and see the little arrows going 90%. Well, now I'm sitting back watching the world go 90% on which vaccine to get or not to get.
Well, I mean,
but I will get it.
Even if it wasn't at 90% like you're talking about, I'm the kind of person, I'm going to travel, period. And I'm not going to have someone say, well, sir, you can't get aboard because you don't have a little card saying you've been vaccinated. Okay.
I'm with you, Anthony. When this bullshit is over with, I'm traveling. The money's in the bank.
I've already been traveling now. We have never shut down.
Hold me down.
Yeah, we've been traveling. So
we were supposed to be in Grapevine, Texas.
Yeah.
Super Bowl weekend. That's our weekend to go visit and celebrate the oldest granddaughter. And with the numbers climbing here, Nancy just panicked. I mean, the news did their job with my wife.
Yeah.
Okay. They just sat there and just told her no, and I was ready.
Yeah.
And she said no. And if she said I would have still I'd gone. I'd go tomorrow. Big fucking deal. Keep yourself clean. Move on. Let's go. Come on.
Wash your hands. Don't dig in your nose. Don't scratch your eyeball.
Yeah.
Hold on. Come on. What? Hold it. Wait. I got my family of 6 up here. I mean, no, come on. It's no. The whole thing. To me, the whole thing is common sense, cleanliness.
Same thing with the flu. Same thing with the flu.
Yeah. You realize that if we sat there and started practicing as a human race, common sense, cleanliness, wash your hands every couple of minutes. Use lotion. Use hand sanitizer. Sit there, do different things other than what you normally do.
I mean,
and how
but
we won't
even
get sick as much.
Even before all this shit kicked up, look at China, Japan. In their heavily populated areas, they had a crew every day after the evening rush hour. They were out on the streets with backpack jug blowers with disinfectant in it, spraying all the bus stops, all the subways. And they did that way before COVID was even a twinkle in someone's eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we as a planet. That's what we need to do.
You're washing our roads.
Yeah.
UK roads have never been washed like that ever.
But if you watch, you go back and find videos back from like early 2000s to late 90s.
Sweep up the side of the road to keep the guttering thing clean, but that's about it, really.
Yeah, and every evening when I was in Japan, every evening there'll be the crews out there with them backpack blowers, like they use to fertilize, orchards and stuff. They have disinfectant stuff, and they'd be spraying all the benches and all the subway railings.
Yeah,
on a daily basis. Yeah.
Every night it looked like steam cleaning the way they were going with it with the guns. Yeah.
Yep.
But until everybody gets on the same plateau, it's still gonna go. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But
I mean, but look how clean they are, and they still catch shit. I mean, come on, you're gonna catch it regardless. Yeah.
You're going to get the vaccine and not catch it, or you're going to catch it and beat it. I think us as a group here, I'm with David Collins. I think we had it. We were down. T-Dub came, and one of his in-laws passed it on to his kids, and then we were here, and it was like instant. It was instant dump on this house last year at Christmas. Not this last Christmas, but a year ago. And we did.
Yeah, I think I had the shit.
But you think about it. That's how herd immunity works. Everybody, you remember? Yeah. Because I mean, I don't know if y'all.
Iron Man later.
Iron
Man's cutting out
later. I don't know if y'all remember when we was little and a kid come down with chicken pox. What'd they do? They stuck all the kids together to let them get it all at one time.
Yeah.
Tom, I'm going to use some of this in my noodles.
What you got?
Wait. Gotta highlight that. There we go. There we go. You like that?
Not so much about all of
stuff?
Lovely. I love it.
Yeah. You love it?
I love it.
Because I'm getting ready to order some more. You want me to send some more your way?
Yeah.
No, it should be fine if you don't need much of it.
Yeah. I gave Hazy something that could sit there and tame his hotness.
Well, it's nice. I mean, it's nice. You don't want to overpower it, you know?
No. But the taste with it is awesome.
That's what you mean, man.
And if you overpower it, the more you overpower it, in other words, the hotter you make it, the taste goes away.
You just chuck the bit in with the veggies now while they're frying up.
Oh gosh, it's midnight there, and he's made like a whole stir fry with veggies and stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's
fine. Do you have like a do you have like a midnight tea or something there? Because I saw Johnny Five. He made like a full breakfast. You know, he had like muffins and eggs and big old sausage and everything. It was like at 12 o'clock, 11. I'm not making fun of you guys, but do you do that? I mean, they do that here. They call it.
Take me off big screen now if you want.
Oh,
Hazy. Here they call that.
Fun looking at things.
Hazy. Here they call that Denny's. That keeps them pretty much in business. People go out.
I will never.
O'clock at night and get a full breakfast.
I will never eat Denny's again. No.
Oh, you don't like Denny's? How about IHOP?
Oh,
IHOP used to be 24 hours a day.
I had all right. Here it is. I had a committee meeting in Long Beach. We drove the CL1 orange Camaro there, Nancy and I, because Nancy.
Give me a minute.
Committee meeting.
You ever let Nancy drive it?
She didn't want to drive it, and so there are many stories on this trip, but we went there and everything else. The bottom line is, after the committee meeting, we're out of town, filled up with gas. Let's get some breakfast. We'll drive straight through to Vegas. She goes, okay. We go pull into Denny's, one of the favorite on-road restaurants. This guy comes up. I sat there and I said, I want 3 eggs over easy, ham, hash browns, grapefruit juice, and a cup of coffee. He said, okay. And Nancy gave her order. All right, fine. Orders 100% screwed up. And she goes, shall we? And I go, nope. I said, put $1 on the table. We're out of here. And to go back and fight with this guy was just, he just sat there. No, there was no fucking way that I was going to sit there and do it. Because if it came down to he wanted to throw fists in the parking lot, and I sat there and I said,
Oh,
"No,
Tom, I'm so sorry. I've been to
and
Denny's.
I have never been in a Denny's ever since, and I will never go back to one."
Oh man, I've always had good experiences at Denny's. I enjoyed going to Denny's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another one's IHOP. But the problem with IHOP is that their prices have gotten so high.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Well, our problem with our IHOP is
reasonable.
the prices got high and the restaurant got nasty because they're
yeah,
not
the
clean.
same here.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, you raise your prices and your restaurant's all dirty. What's
Yeah. Put it this way, when you're sitting at a table and your knee kind of touches the leg of the table and you pull your leg off and you hear from all the syrup that's been spilt down there and never wiped.
yeah. Well, you know what you know how I judge the standard of a restaurant, of how clean it is. If you put your hand on the table and it sticks to the table,
Hazy, where did you go?
it's dirty.
Hazy just went.
I don't want to eat here.
Oh no, Hazy's still there. You're still
No,
here.
that was Johnny.
Johnny, okay. I hate this small screen. All right, I apologize. Hate the small.
Okay, Tom's going to do away with the small screen.
No, it's gonna take me some weeks to do this, but I'm fucking. This is it. I mean, this.
Now you understand why.
I gotta go like this. Now I can make out what's in the chat.
Well, you got it about like I do, Tom. You know, I'm
Well,
going
now
to
you understand.
but
Now you understand. I'm sitting here at a desk and I still have a 32-inch screen sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
well, what do you have up in the 32?
No. Anthony, in the house, I can go 32-inch screen side by side like this.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I got, but mine are stacked on top of each other. I have one here and one above it. So, yeah. I couldn't go back to a one-screen deal, man. It would drive me nuts.
When I get the new place, I'm going to get 2 screens, I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to have 2 separate computers sitting up here running, one with the YouTube and well, I might get one of those smart TVs that do everything for you.
Yeah.
And have a great old big TV and then have the computer.
Right. Yep. Well, see, that's what my monitor is. And the ones that are in front of me right now are basically the monitors, TVs, all in one, you know.
Well, I've heard
if I want to watch the weather up on this one up top, all I got to do is go to the smart side of it and bring up, you know, the weather channel or whatever and let it sit there and play.
Who is it that I know that buys old TV? You know, if they have an old TV that's not technically a smart TV, they just turn it into a big old monitor.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. The big flat screens, the very first ones that come out, that weren't smart TVs, they were just big screens. I got one of them, but people come in there and they're like, man, that's a big screen. Oh, it's a smart TV? I said, well, it is now that I put that little Android box on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I run an Android box through it, and everybody think, oh, that's a nice smart TV. And I'm like, well, the TV's not smart just because it's only smart because the box hooked up to it.
Well, it looks like Tom and Hazy left. I'm going to step out for a second and get another one of these.
All right.
Anthony,
All right.
I'm going to be right back.
Go ahead.
I'm cooking.
Yeah, we see you. I see you over there cooking. You worried about leaving me alone? I'm like, no, go ahead, go. Yeah. Well, I see Tom's almost got my car done.
Yep. Much it's frozen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. You guys didn't tell me it was going on 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's 5:43 where I'm at.
my show was supposed to be over almost an hour ago. Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because that's what they say. Normally you do a 2-hour deal and that's it. You're at 2:44 and still going.
Well, we're having too much fun here.
Tom,
you must
be smoking the good weed. Yeah.
No, I'm out of weed.
Well, we're
That's
making up for
thing.
that, Tom. We're making up for that.
Oh,
hour.
well, see, that's why he's still on here, because he's out of weed. He ain't got nothing to do.
Remember that show you did that was only an hour long?
Yeah.
Tom, you remember that show you did that was only an hour long? Remember that one? Oh, we're going to have to go.
Yeah.
We were only in there about an hour and 10 minutes. Well, I got to end this one early.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes I'm the same way. I get an hour in it and I'm ready. I'm done. I'm see y'all tomorrow.
Actually,
You know, I did drop in on
the amount of people on the panel in the chat
Yeah.
sits there and develops the show, and they don't realize that.
Yeah.
That's who the energy to the show is the people on the panel and the people in the chat, because as a collective we can generate the show and just keep it going and going and going.
Now you see why I always tell, because I've seen this happen too many times, and I've got a few friends it's happened to recently. I tell them, when you start getting too big, the old saying, too big for your britches, remember where you came from and remember why people came.
Yeah. Well,
always be you. Don't change just because your numbers got higher, because soon you do, the people that supported you up to where you got, they're gonna slowly fade away, and then your numbers are gonna go.
Well, I'm guilty of that myself. There are several YouTube channels I've followed over the last several years, and
and they change.
Channels make a big change, and
I'm out.
I lose interest in the channel and stop watching.
I'm the same way, Dave. If you make a sudden change just because you think you have to because you're getting big and you forget who you were, I'm gone.
Well, my channel's not a big channel, and I plan on this year getting a new camera and building it up a little bit and still being myself. I got a shitty camera. I don't even know. There's something happened the other day, and I thought this would be a cool video to make for YouTube. Yeah. I could not remember where I put the camera. But the long story short is I'm going to be myself. And the problem with a lot of these YouTube people is they change, and then people go, ooh, I don't want to watch this anymore because this is not the original.
It's not even that. I'll tell you, for example, I had a friend that was at 18,000. Okay. And then all of a sudden he's like, well, maybe I need to change some deals and change some rules. And he started changing how people were coming on and talking, which, it's his channel. He can do that. But all of a sudden he lost 10K. He lost 10K. He went all the way back to 8K because he changed rules, and he was like, I don't know what's going on. I said, well, I can tell you, because you, for a long time, you had a certain, persona of your live streams, and you let certain things happen, and all of a sudden you wonder, oh, well, we can't do this. Oh, well, we can't do that, which, it's your channel. You have every right, but don't be surprised when half your content that you used to do is gone, and the people only came for that content. Now they're gone too. That's
gross. I'm going to put me back from the basement.
All right.
Yep. Refresh.
Yeah. But I tell people, it's your channel. You do what I tell people all the time, it's your channel. Do what you want, but don't be surprised when you lose half your followers because you change your platform.
Well, my platform hasn't changed. All I did was change my name, and my name, the name was Tom Noble, and everything. But then I did that for my brother, and then I figured, well, let's play this YouTube game. So I changed it to Tom's First Gen Garage for what's sitting behind me.
Right. No, I'm just saying. I'm talking about people that they start getting up their numbers and get monetized, and like, wow, I need to do this, and then they're like, well, where's everybody gone? I said, because you changed you.
They came because they liked you, and then when you stopped you, they quit coming around.
Yeah.
Oh my! Look at that. That looks.
Look at that.
Well, all right, wait. I got to present that. What is that?
It's
Oh.
stir fry with
Stir
noodles.
fry.
That's my noodles. What I just made.
Yeah.
And you use some of your seasoning?
And seasoning.
Yeah, I use some of the chili.
You're killing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, hey, that looks good, dude.
Dig in.
That's okay. Like about 4 or 5 hours, his butt be singing soprano on the toilet.
It'll be about 4 o'clock this morning.
If you could ever get
No,
Nancy
keep it
talking.
Hold,
Hold, wait. All right, I'm gonna get you down. All right.
Yep.
If you could, come on. If you could ever get my wife Nancy talking, it would be totally amusing, the story she has to tell. The first time this little white Irish Catholic boy went to dinner. Nancy's Hispanic, and my first time at dinner at her house was let's say, to be interesting to say the least. They serve Santa Fe style enchiladas. That's where you stack the answer. You don't roll it; it's stacked.
Yeah,
I've had that.
And then good tasters like it fried egg, not a fried sunny side up fried egg on top. The plate is surrounded by lettuce and cheese, and tomatoes and onions, and so that's what's served. And I ate it, but I also went through probably about 6 glasses of iced tea, 4 glasses of milk, and I was still looking for something, but I ate the whole damn thing. And Nancy tells the story a lot better, but that was my introduction to spicy hot food.
Yeah.
And now it has gone from here, and it's really up here.
Yeah.
But you get spicy hot food. It's great. It's hot, but do you taste anything? You've got to taste something. And if it's spicy hot and you don't taste the chilies or the then it's nothing.
Right. Well, that's like when I traveled and I was in certain areas, and they'd always try to give me these hot things, and I'd sit there and eat it, and they'd just be waiting, and I wouldn't show any, and then they're like, I said, look, bro, first of all, you got to understand, half my family is from Mexico. The other half is Lakota, and I was raised pretty much since I was 4 years old in Creole country in Louisiana. Okay. Yeah. You can't surprise me with hot.
I think you on your palate, hot has been covered.
Yeah. And when not that, I've been to places like Japan, China. I've been to India. I mean, come on, yeah, I've actually eaten real Thai food, not American.
They only put the Indian food.
Hey, Anthony, spent a year in Thailand. Been there, done that, ate that.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You like me, you've actually eaten real Thai food, not this American Thai food.
Oh, no. It's So,
you know what?
The night and day.
Yep.
One food I ran into, there's this Vietnamese place.
Yeah.
And that food is out of this world. It's delicious. It is spicy, but they have the food is Vietnamese food. If you've never tried it, but there's a Thai place. If you ever come to my town, I know the Thai place to take you to, because it's like original Thai, and it is spicy, and it will knock you on the floor. Probably not you, Anthony. Anthony would probably taste like McDonald's to you, but
I'd feel at home.
No, you'd like it, and you could tell them how spicy you want your food. You can tell them what it makes.
Well, see, that's like May here. She opened up one in our town. It's a little Asian place. And she did great for a while, and then her business kind of sloped off. And I told her, I said, because when you first started, you was trying to keep it original. And then you started doing that Americanized crap.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
minute you gringoize it,
yeah,
and I use gringoize it, and I use
Yeah.
that term because that's what it is. You destroyed everything.
yeah, yeah. Well, she said, well, some people were complaining about it being a little too spicy. I
Sorry,
said,
guys.
then that's the people that need to go somewhere else.
Well, you know, as far north as I am, Anthony, I'm in North Carolina, as you may know.
Yeah.
You go into a place and you order fried chicken. Well, you can expect that chicken to be spicy. When you order, ask for Southern. If you don't want spicy,
Yeah.
the trick is to ask for Southern style fried chicken, and then it won't be spicy. But
See, I don't
you
understand
know,
that
you come here and you go to Popeyes, you go to Bojangles or wherever churches.
Yeah.
That chicken's gonna have a little heat to it. It's gonna be hot. But
Well, that's the way it is here. If you order chicken, you better not order Southern style, because Southern style here is spicy.
Well, here you say Southern,
Cool.
you know not to do spicy.
Right.
Yeah, but hold it. Wait, the other thing I want to ask about everybody, and I know Hazy can't answer on this, but what's that big chicken sandwich that was the big arise? What was it?
At
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Anybody got that?
Big ass story about
Let me tell you, those idiots that were killing each other over them sandwiches were idiots, because I've had that sandwich and it's shit. It is shit.
It's not better than Bojangles. It's not
it's
better than KFC.
Well, first of all, we don't have a Bojangles out here in Vegas.
But I'm just saying that Popeye sandwich was shit. It was pure shit. I wouldn't eat it.
Well, I sat there. No, Anthony, listen. Here's
I've eaten them. I've eaten them several times, and they're shit.
I eaten them once.
I've never had them.
You screw one time, I'm done.
But I was in a different area, and I was like, sometimes you get one restaurant may do it.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'll give it another try. And I was like, no. And then I went to another side of Louisiana. I said, well, let me try that one. And I was like, oh, hell no, this is it. I'm done.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, I went to the one over there, and it looked like the guy who made the sandwich was Johnny Bench from the Cincinnati Reds, holding up my bun because the other guy, chicken patty, lettuce, tomato, top, bun, squished together, get it out to him. I looked at something that looked like shit.
Yeah.
Two bites, threw it in the trash.
That's why you heard that stuff where people were killing each other over those sandwiches. I think there was something else to it. They just blamed it on that sandwich. I think there was, something was boiling there, and there was someone said something to throw the icing on the cake, and he just blew a nut.
Yeah. But
because I'm sorry.
To this day, and I would love a good chicken sandwich, but to this day, I can't. Now, would I go back and try? Well, be honest with you, maybe I should go back and try another Popeyes and try the chicken sandwich again.
I've tried in 3 different far locations from where I'm at, besides eating it where I live, and I'm gonna tell you, every time I'm sitting there going, okay, it's a chicken sandwich, but I couldn't see the hype. I couldn't see why someone would shoot someone just because they didn't have any more. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't go when I bite into it. I didn't go into some kind of bliss coma or anything.
Let me tell you something. I'm not no commercial sponsorship. You want a decent?
Good, Hazy.
Nice.
Tom, you want a decent chicken sandwich? Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, well, that's where Nancy and I.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, when I get a chicken sandwich,
Chick-fil-A, they got it down.
They do. They do.
There's 2 places I eat a chicken sandwich from. That's Chick-fil-A, and the other one's is from Wendy's.
Wendy's makes a decent chicken sandwich.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah.
Wendy's makes a chicken sandwich, and Chick-fil-A makes one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
How much?
I bet you they don't have either one of those.
How much lettuce do they put on the Wendy's? because I don't eat bread, so I try
I
to
haven't
take
had
lettuce
the
and wrap
Wendy's
it
one in a
around,
while.
and just that's all I eat. I don't.
Well,
eat
they
bread
got one that I like. They don't even put lettuce on it. They do put spinach.
Okay.
Now you have to tell them if you don't like a lot of, if you're light on the spinach, you have to tell them because it's stacked. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I like spinach, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A. If I had to make a recommendation, Chick-fil-A would be.
Chick-fil-A, yeah. Or what's that?
No. Actually, the best story.
Zaxby or whatever.
Well,
The only
go ahead, Anthony.
franchise we hear was a real dirty place, and I think the health department put them out of business because that place.
All right. No, hold it. Wait, I got one better. The best thing with my granddaughters is they never knew Chick-fil-A. All they knew was McDonald's.
No, McDonald's. Yeah.
McDonald's. So when T-Dub moved down to Texas and everything else, and this was so cool, and I wish I videoed it and everything else, is my sister Mary lived down there and helped T-Dub get the house and everything else. And she knew we were moving in, and I drove one of T-Dub's cars with his dogs in the back and with Nancy, and we drove with him. So Mary, long story short, Mary gets there, everything else, we're all moving in and everything. Mary brings Chick-fil-A, the big tray of 30 with ultimate nuggets and fries.
Yeah.
That whole big. Mary brings that, and she sits there, and we do that. You should have seen these two little girls going, "This is great, McDonald's what?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and they almost said those exact words right there.
Outside the box. Yep.
Yeah.
I was totally flabbergasted because every time we had the girls for the weekend or whatever, where do you guys want to go to eat?
Well, we have another place called Raising Cane. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
I've heard of it. Yep.
Oh my God,
we got them here.
I'm far enough south. I know of them.
But I must say they are a bit overpriced.
Yes.
I heard they were on the pricey
and
side.
they don't put no spice in their chicken.
Stay away from them.
No.
Yeah. No, there's too many good places. I know good places around here that are family-owned businesses that I try to cater to the local businesses and stay away from the chains.
Hold on, we're going to present Hazy here in a minute, right here, and we're going to ask him, how was your dinner?
It was complicated.
Complicated. Complicated? Okay. All right.
It was tasty.
You liked it?
That's how it was. Great.
Okay. Well, because it's 4:00 and I got to get going. I got stuff to do. So we'll end the broadcast.
It's 12
I want to thank David. I want to thank Hazy. I want to thank Anthony. I want to thank you, Dizzy. I want to thank Iron Man. I want to thank Gaffa. I want to thank Captain Jerk. I want to thank everybody for coming in and stopping in.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Later.
Take it easy, guys.
Peace.